Yes, guys. Yo, big up every single one of you that's locked in here. 24 hours removed from yet another draw. Great. Great. And I'm sure we're going to touch on that game again. Day after analysis and all of that. We're going to be sending the link out to the panel later. But yeah, busy day. Busy day. Obviously, the streams been moved back by like 2 hours. That's because I was doing the Chelsea Fan TV pod. And I won't lie, I needed to back a little gym session as well. It was my only real time that I had for it. But here we are, guys. We are back. Shout out to every single one of you that's in here. Double upload settings today, I think, because it's North London Derby Day, so there will be a hate watch later tonight too. But for today, we're here to talk about the return of Trevor Chalobah. Fucking hell, man. We actually end up recalling him. Now, I am glad that we've got to this conclusion, but same way, fucking hell, it don't look good on us. It don't look good on us regardless, just because we've had to go back and do this and rectify this situation straight after trying as hard as we could to push him out. But we're going to talk about the whole situation here anyway. So you, man, smash the likes. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. Big up to Yardi. Big up to Pochettino. Big up to Euro Foot Leagues. Big up to Ben. Big up to Sean. Big up to Mike. Big up to Will, Sam. Shout out to all of you, man. Big up to every single one of you, man. Big up to every single one in here. Shout out to Tim's, even though I'll be so real. I saw you say that Broly is a better striker than Jackson, so I am not reading anything else that you're saying on here. But big up to you, man. Big up to username, Ishi, Luke Tucker. Big up to Chris, shout out Kevin, my G. Big up to Bat, big up to Warrior, big up to Concerned, Clayton, Namaya. Big up all you, man. Big up. Big up to EK. Oh, we did Concerned already. Big up to you. Shout out to Chelsea Rogers. Big up to L2. Big up to Sarah. Warrior, if you want to watch it back, just watch the first half. Don't even have to watch the second. Just switch it off. Switch it off. Big up to Bruno. Big up to Rohan. Big up to Supreme. Big up to Gets Games. Big up to Raya, Wildest One. Big up to Username. Big up to Punjoke. Big up to Chelsea Boy. Big up to Bomboy. Yeah, big up to Bomboy, my G. Who else? Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Tex. Shout out to all you, man. Big up to Alios, my G. Saved us yesterday on the watch along. Big up to EK. Yes, I'm with you. And now there's even less of an excuse not to do so. Because we've decided, instead of buying a centre-back, we are going to recall Trev. Cool. Now, if we're able to sell the likes of Desasio and nkunku, that must go to forwards. We now don't really need to be questioning like how much of the transfer fund do we have to split between going for a centre-back or going for another forward or potentially going for another midfielder as well. Now you must put that towards getting another goal scorer within the team. Because you've decided we're going to bring back Chalobah. And I don't have a problem with that, by the way, because Chalobah's actually a really good centre-back. We've seen it enough times while he's been at the club. I don't really have a problem with it. It says a lot that we've had to go back on our stance on Chalobah. And regardless, it is not going to look good on Clear Lake and the sporting directors. But here we are. Trevor Chalobah is back at Chelsea. Immediate recall for Chalobah. We got the Ornstein Bomber at 11:15. What's the latest post? Here we go. So, Chelsea activate option to recall Trevor Chalobah from loan at Crystal Palace. Also, before I do that, shout out to Daniel. My G, I know you're happy today, brother. Big up, man. Jehovah's Son has returned. Amen to that. And Daniel has gifted 5 memberships. So if you got one, give thanks to Daniel. And also everybody spam W Daniel in the chat. Big up to every single one of you, man. Big up to everybody in here. But yeah, Chelsea activate the option to recall Chalobah from loan at Crystal Palace. 25-year-old defender returns with immediate effect. So not available for Palace's game against Leicester City tonight. Considered by Chelsea as an important part of the squad for the rest of the season. Important part of the squad. Yeah, we actively tried to get rid of him for 2 summers in a row. Like, this is what I mean when I say this is not looking good on you guys regardless. Even if I can respect that there is a level of humility that's been taken in this, where they've eaten their humble pie and they've said, all right, you know what, we've got this wrong. We're going to have to wheel Chalobah back. Even then, it still looks terrible on you from a squad building perspective. It still looks terrible. It still looks as well like it's also financially motivated because, like we've said earlier, it makes more sense to bring back Chalobah than to risk 50 million on a Mark Gahey, who I don't really back in the first place. I don't think is going to be a level raiser like that in the first place. It's financially motivated because now we can hopefully use funds from outgoings into other areas of the squad. So is it a case of humility, or is it a case of like this might just be the better financial move for us to do? We'll back Trevor Chalobah instead of spending 50 million or something along those lines on the likes of Mark Gahey. Seems more like a that thing for me personally. But I am happy with this. I'm happy with this. I said before that if you ask me, get Mark Gahey or recall Chalobah, I'd rather recall Chalobah. It's the better move for us. Like, he's actually better in wide areas. He doesn't cost us a penny. He's still on respectable wages. He'd actually give you a bit of leadership and a bit of experience in the squad too. So, all in all, I am fine with the return of Trevor Chalobah. I doubt there's a lot of people in the chat that aren't fine with it. But if you have a problem with it, let me know. Let me know your reasonings behind it. But I will say again, regardless, it is embarrassing, regardless of what way you look at it, that we've forced Trevor Chalobah out. We've pushed him into the bomb squad, stripped him of his shirt number, banned him from the first team facilities, pushed him out of the pre-season tour, all to just wheel him back because the options that we brought in instead just aren't good enough, or too injury prone, or both. Could be any combination of the 3 of them. Any reason about the 3 of them. So, yeah. Any one of those situations. But I'm glad that we got him back in the first place. Shout out to Namaya, my guy. Big up to you, bro. I'm with you too. I hope they gave him a proper apology. But the thing is, Chalobah seems like such a down-to-earth, humble Christian brother that he's not going to care like that. Or he's not going to show that he cares like that anyway. His whole thing is that he's going to fight through whatever adversity that he has, and he's just going to keep doing his thing and playing his football, be it for Chelsea or be it for anybody else. Like, genuinely, that sort of mindset is astounding, and it's also just the marks of a good Christian from a personal perspective. So I respect it greatly. I really do. Feel the same thing as Chilwell. For all the criticism that I give Chilwell, I respect that he hasn't made a big deal out of his situation. He's just sat there and he's like, okay. That's fine. That is fine by me. But I respect Chalobah heavily just for being completely fine with this and not making an issue. Not making an issue at all. So what else is everybody saying? Big up to all you, man. Sean, I hear it. Another man would have said that. Another man would have said that. Although there was a Matt Law article that also dropped that I just want to bring up too. Can I get the full quote up? Where is it? No way. Is Matt Law gone on private? No, he hasn't. That's a burner. Oh, brother. He's dropped a whole story on the Telegraph. That's it. So he said it's believed that Chalobah's given the green light to his Chelsea return for the rest of the season and understands the situation. The expectation remains that Chalobah will leave Chelsea permanently at the end of the season, but he and the club realize that they can help each other now. The maddest thing is, right, it is actually both ways, because we know that Chalobah only ever wanted to leave if it was for a team that was in Europe. And being at Crystal Palace, you're not doing too bad over there. Apparently, Palace have been unbeaten since they put him in the back three with, I think, Guehi and Lacroix. I think it's in their last 6 games of them 3 playing together. But regardless, people aren't really looking at Crystal Palace like that. So if you were to come back to Chelsea and to have a positive effect on the club, that would be able to help you get a better move potentially in the summer, because they are going to get rid of him. It's a matter of when and not if. The only problem is this is something that could have been in place from the start of the season. Didn't have to get forced out. Didn't have to get loaned. Could have just been a part of the squad for the whole season. And we wouldn't have to at least see Disasi dying defending wide areas. Because look how much of a problem that's been for us. Games like Ipswich, games like Newcastle in the Cup. If it was Chalobah there, maybe it's a different game. Maybe. Because we get torn apart on the right-hand side whenever it was Disasi there. Chalobah is at least a bit more mobile, a bit better defensively, and just in general, just better in general at this point. And that was one that we bought and was saying that was better than Chalobah. And that's BS. That is straight BS. Because I remember the stuff that was said at the start of the season. We were told that we have Colwill, we have Fofana, we have Badiashile, we have Disasi, we have Josh Achimpong. It is what it is. We don't need Trevor Chalobah. These are the words out of the manager's mouth. Now, clearly we do. Clearly we do. Which is why I keep emphasizing the fact that regardless of how good it is that Chalobah is back, it's embarrassing. The way this whole situation has gone through is ultimately a really bad look. It's a really bad look, but at the very least, we've pulled it through now. It's a direct action of the Bournemouth draw, but whatever, man. This action needed to be done. If Mark Gay is the one that we're looking at, fuck it, just bring back Trev. Just bring back Trev. And I'm talking about Premier League experience and everything like that. I don't see Gay. He has a needle mover like that. Some people will say the same thing with Chalobah, and like, yeah, you could say the same thing potentially too, but we're not paying for that. We're just back in the same position in the summer of, oh, we need to go and get a centre-back. So go do that. Maybe you keep Chalobah. Maybe you sell Chalobah. You probably end up selling Chalobah. But I'll be so real. If he comes back and he's head and shoulders clear of everybody in the squad, I'll just keep him. Just keep him. Because what is the point? What is the point? If this man comes in and he's levels clear of Tosin and he's levels clear of Fofana and Badiashile and everybody else in the team or the defense, just keep him. Just keep him. You want to talk about experience? You want to talk about somebody that other players could look up to? A lot of people could do with looking up to Trevor Chalobah's mentality. A lot of people could. Simple as. Talon, what was your question? I need to scroll up a little bit. Shout out to terms and conditions applied. Big up to you. Well, it's supposed to be a good game, but we will see. Huh? Is she talking about the North London derby, or you're gonna have to let me know what you mean by that, because I'm bare confused. But big up to you. Appreciate your donation. Big up to you. What was Talon's question? Yeah, you know what? You might just need to put it in again. Pause. Here it is. Here it is. Got a question for you, bro. Out of all the defenders we had and have currently, what was your favorite goal and by who? Brother, Christensen against Malmo. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. But big up to you, Talon, my guy. Big up to you. Fair play. Yeah, bro, Ipswich goes without saying, innit? Ipswich goes without saying. He's not making that dumb pass, and yeah, he's not getting done in isolation to the same amount of times that the Sassy is. Keep saying, every time I watch Chalobah in a Chelsea shirt, I was always impressed with the level that he was giving me and the consistency that he has. Now, there has been a few questions about what he's like aerially from from a defensive side of things, but offensively, I think he's got 3 goals from Palace, all from set pieces. So that should help us from an offensive standpoint. Defensively, I mean, we'll find out. I know that's been a problem for him before, but the goals speak for itself. I remember in the 21-22 season, he was getting quite a few goals for us as well. I remember Norwich, he got one from a header. Juventus, I think he got one from another corner. Southampton, there was another one from a corner. There might be 1 or 2 more that I don't remember. Obviously, there was the one against Palace from range, but I'm trying to think more from set pieces and all of that. Trying to think more from set pieces. Shout out to Oliver. Bro, look, I hear it at this point because Winstanley and Stewart seem so fucking dumb. We're between elements of the squad planning, like 2 years without a striker, goalkeepers that no one seems to believe in, or just like Maresca not even just starting Jorgensen for a run of games and just sticking with Robert Sanchez. The centre-back situation, the Chalobah situation. There's been a lot of red flags with these two. There's been a lot of fucking red flags. And it's ridiculous, but here we are, man. I said the Sassy own goal. That's crazy. That is crazy. What else everybody said? This is the thing. We're assuming the Sassy's on the move. He's just up for sale. The only player that we know that there's even any talks with is Nkunku. And look, if Nkunku goes, use that money and get a striker, because now you've pulled back a centre-back option. So there you are. That's the one that we have to work with till the end of the season. Go and get a forward. Joey keeps banging this drum, and it makes a lot of sense to be doing it. 2 years, and we have 1 striker. That is ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous. Now, this goes both ways, because Maresca also just needs to be utilizing the options that he has a little bit. Like, Hiu or Felix up top or just something. Stop leaving Jackson to rot out there for 90 minutes when the game's not going his way. Doesn't help him, and it doesn't help the team. He starts getting more and more stick, and he also doesn't have any competition to get the best out of him. Use that money and go and get a forward. Go and get a damn forward. Cassidy as well as an option. Vega, I don't think is going anywhere. Vega may be on loan, but that's about it. That's about it. Cassidy will be sold, and Nkunku will be sold. Chukwuemeka probably gets loaned as well. Dewsbury Hall, God knows. God knows. Because with him, there's not even like any direct talks. And Nkunku, there's Bayern talks. Vega and Chukwuemeka, they have Dortmund talks. Cassidy has Torino. Napoli also looking as well. Dewsbury Hall has no one who's really started something for him. Man's just there. He's just there. So, what are we doing? Use that money if we can get that in and go and get a forward. Because I also understand that we have been told we have to sell in order to improve other areas of the team. Calm. Let's try and sell. The good thing is now we don't have to do that for a centre-back. Here we are. Here we are. Kind of had to suck up your pride and admit that getting rid of Chalobah wasn't the right move of the other options that we've had. Fine. Hold the L for that. Now you need to make the right moves up top. You have to. Because we are now winless in 5. We are now winless in 5. And teams are catching up to us. Today might be the day where we drop out the top 4. Today might be the day. Unless Wolves can do a madness at St. James's Park. Which I'm not putting money on personally. I don't think any of you guys should. I don't expect any of you guys to do so either. But if that's not the case, then what? Then what? Come on, man. I always listen. It's just I've said I was going to give things some time through the season to let it play out before I start being critical. That was my whole energy through the summer campaign. I said, this is the decision that you're making? Okay. Okay, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, and if it's not going well, I'm going to talk about it. Here we are. I'm looking at the squad build, and I'm thinking, raw, we really don't rate these centre-backs. 2 years, we haven't got a striker. That is actually crazy. The midfield depth looks like it's going to become a problem if we get those outgoings in. So if those outgoings go through, suddenly we're looking at needing a forward and also needing a midfielder. This is concerning. This is very, very concerning. So, hey. Big up to Bat My G. Big up to you, bro, saying even with Maresca's deficiency, I'm not blaming him. He is exceeding what a manager of his experience should deliver. If we don't get top 4, many other heads need to roll first before even coming to Maresca. Here's the thing. From an optimistic and a pessimistic side of if we make top 4, we cannot say about Maresca until the season goes through. This has been my whole energy through this. You have to look at the context of the season and the season as a whole. And you're only going to know more and more about that as the season more and more progresses. This is why I just ignore people now who ask me, if you don't make top 4, are you going to be Maresca out? Oh, I'm very smart. Look at my very intelligent question. Shut up. Wait till the end of the season, and if I don't make the top 4, I'm going to know why we didn't do it. And that's going to dictate my answer to that question. Why am I asking if I can predict the fucking future? And if we don't make top 4, you're going to be Maresca out. Keep the same energy. I'm literally keeping the same energy. I've been critical of Maresca over the last 5 games. If man are talking, you're not keeping the same energy, I would be blindly ignoring what Maresca's doing. I'd be blindly ignoring him. But here we are, and I'm not doing it. And then here we go. You get idiots like this saying, but you judge Poch halfway through the season. Look at the table. Halfway through the season, you fucking idiot. We weren't even 5th. You were barely top half of the table. Now talking about you judge Poch halfway through the season. Yeah, because we got 5 points in our first 5 games and it was downhill from there. How are you, man, so stupid? How are some of you this dumb? Common sense, it really isn't common like that. Well, but you judged him halfway through the season. Duh. Who wouldn't? Halfway through this season, Maresca had us 4th. So clearly you get given more time. You dumb fuck. Oh, but we're going to finish 6th anyway. Okay, and 6th was the reason for you to want Poch to say. So there you are. There you are. How is Pochettino the fucking benchmark to some of you idiots? How? Genuinely, some of you lot need help. Some of you need serious help. And big up to Batman, because I knew as soon as I read that super chat, someone was going to come in on some stupidness. I knew someone was going to come in on some stupidness. So there you are. Thank you for drawing them out. Big up to Stop the Cross. Saying big up Lewis. Chalobah scored versus Spurs set piece. Oh yeah, last season. Last season. Yeah, I forgot about that one still. Whipped out the Jehovah's Son shirt and all of that. So yeah, big up, man. That's another one. That's another one still. But yeah, like again, we will judge Maresca if we don't make top 4 at the end of the season. And to be honest, depending on how the season goes, it might not even be by the end of the season. If he's an absolute idiot over the next 4 months, do people really think we're not going to call him out? Like we haven't already been criticizing aspects of his game over the last 5 matches? Really? Or am I just bitter because it's not Poch? You man can figure that one out. You man can figure that one out. Yes, Felix, facts. The plan is clear. Sometimes the game management's got to improve. Sometimes the substitutions need to be quicker. Sometimes I beg you just drop Robert Sanchez, please. But these are my problems over a massive list of Poch crimes I had last season. Fuck off. Fuck off. Now, with that in mind, yes, the second halves have to improve. Because this felt like the Crystal Palace game over again. Except Bournemouth just patterned us a lot better than how Crystal Palace did. I literally got saved by a Reece James free kick yesterday. Second half wasn't good. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. And I still think Achimpong off was a very bad move from a confidence perspective and also a management perspective. But I also need to watch the game back again properly. So I'll have a much better opinion of it by then. I didn't get to watch it back last night. Usually I have enough time the whole night to do it. I didn't. I had to have an early kip. Is what it is. Is what it is. Yeah, and Sean, another one. That first half should have been more than enough to write the game off in itself. Now, the second half, it comes down to the team as a whole, manager and the players. But that first half is genuinely one of the best halves I've seen from Chelsea this season. That was brilliant. It's just, yeah, please, just a second goal. Why? Why can't we just not get the second goal? It would be so much calmer by that point. Jackson bags one of those chances. It's 2-0 and it's all good. And this is why I'm again saying, now that Chalobah's being recalled, if we can get rid of the likes of Nkunku or Disasi, I need that money to go towards getting a striker in or getting in a goal scorer. They should already be looking at options. Delap's there. Go have a punt on Delap if that's really your number one choice. You ain't going to get Osimhen out. Who else is the other one? Sesko, you're probably not going to get him out either. Try and have a punt. Try and have a punt on someone on your massive, raging list of striker options, because I know that you have a list. I know that you have a list. Let's not even get it twisted. You man have a list longer than the list of Jericho. Use it. Use it. It's right there. Because no way you're watching these last 5 games and you're not thinking, okay, we need a bit more firepower in the team. Don't even necessarily have to be a goal-scoring striker. It could be a goal-scoring winger. It could be a goal-scoring winger too. We just need more goal scorers within the team. I like Neto. His job's more wing play. Sancho is more of a playmaker. Noni, end product still needs to improve. Mudryk, it's over. João Felix, not rated. And Nkunku, it's over. So use that. You have a bunch of names on your big ass list of players. Go and get somebody. Because, like, you haven't just straight missed with all of your options. We criticize aspects of the squad planning, but there's been some areas and players that you've brought in which have been very good. Shrewd bits of business. You're capable of it. Just do it. But again, I understand you have to wait to sell someone. Let's hope somebody wants Disasi. Let's hope we can find a way to get Nkunku to Bayern Munich. Whether it means Matthias Tell joins us, or Matthias, or Matisse, or whatever his name is. Hopefully, like, if whether we get him or not, if you can get Nkunku gone, you can use that to try and get somebody else. It doesn't just have to be Tell. We know that they are monitoring and they are admiring and they are looking at so many options. So, time to move. Time to move. Simple as. Simple as. Yeah, sure, Kavkas. You just made the list every week. Every week, like 3 more youth players do it. So, there's options. Utilize them. Like, I want to say even go for Duran potentially, but like his price tag has probably skyrocketed over the last 4 months. And I doubt Villa would sell now to a top 4 rival anyway. I doubt it. I doubt. Shout out to Sheik in the chat, though. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you. Just drop a bag on Isak. Brother, 150 mil. Look, if you can get enough outgoings for that, you go and do that. But I think that's straight unrealistic, unfortunately. Yadi, I'm with you, man. Bring me Isak ASAP. I am with you. But I just don't see it happening. Unfortunately not. Palmer can play as a 9. We've done it before, but I don't want that. I don't want that. Palmer offers you so much more creatively that when you play him at the 9, I feel like you limit him. I feel like you limit him way too much. Just right pocket. Palmer in the right pocket. Done. Done. I don't need anything else. I don't need to over-exaggerate or move this guy around or anything. You are Cole Palmer in the right pocket. So just be Cole Palmer in the right pocket. And that's all that I need. Oh, they've already said he's not for sale. Oh, brother. Oh, okay, well, there we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for updating me at least. But, yeah, shout out Matisse telling all of that. Big up to Matisse. Every single time. Every single time. Big up to Renaissance in the chat. Big up to you, man. Bro, Mensa, if we could break that loan, go do it. I don't think we can, and I don't think Osimhen even wants to do it. All we've heard since he joined Galatasaray is that he doesn't want to leave out of respect for Galatasaray until the end of the season. So I am expecting him to maintain that stance. So fuck it. If Delap's your number 1 choice, go fucking get Delap. Go fucking get him. Or like who? I don't even know. Who could you potentially get on a 6-month loan? No, we were linked with Evan Ferguson and that, but shit, does that guy even get minutes for Brighton? Does that guy even get minutes for Brighton? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, but again, it doesn't have to be a 9. Like goal-scoring wingers potentially. Look for someone who's a decent goal-scoring threat from the wing. No, that might be worth a video. I should probably do a video on 5 options, 5 goal-scoring options Chelsea could go for. Yeah, I might have to do that. Shah Bridge Nation, my G. Big up to you. You're way too much of an optimist. Nothing is happening after this. Bro, I know I'm being optimistic, but even then, I'm not saying it is going to happen. I'm saying this should happen. This is what the plan should be. If Nkunku goes, use that money and go get a goal scorer. Disasi, same energy. Chilwell, same energy, even though you won't get a lot for him. Probably won't get a lot for him. Gyökeres you could get. You could get. Where's Choupo-Moting? I haven't heard his name in a minute. Is he still at Bayern? He's in the MLS. 35 years old. Fucking hell. I thought he was younger than that. Sheesh. The fact that he's in the MLS probably means it would be easy to get on a loan, to be honest. But I don't know what his level's at now. I don't know what his level's at now at all. Garnacho, yo, we will fight. We will fight about Garnacho, man. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, Sean, I'm really trying to rack my head over options myself. That's why I'm thinking I might do a video on it. 5 options we've learnt about. Or something about that. Or something like that. Fraser, fair enough. I couldn't give a damn what Minerals is doing personally. Couldn't care less. This guy's just respawned ever since Chelsea's form's dropped and people think we're going to take him seriously anymore. No chance. No chance. Man went from 1 stream a week to 1 stream a day ever since our form dropped. Bro, all these guys do is care about failure. They're only here when we lose. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Messi on loan. Hey, there you go. There you go. Nice little 3-month loan for Messi, guys. Nice little 3-month loan for Messi. Actually, no, he wouldn't fit our wage structure. He wouldn't fit our wage structure, so it's alright. It's alright. Neto's not a GA magnet. We've known that. And you're not going to get the best Neto until you get some more aerial threat within our attack. So there's no point. With Neto, it's what you see is what you get. And what you see isn't even necessarily terrible. Noni, end product, must improve. Must improve. But we already knew that. We already knew that still. Man said fund the beer cans. That's insane. That's insane. We got 700 of you man in here, by the way, guys. Run up the likes. We're not even at 200. You man are moving like Kai Havertz. Stop being Kai Havertz, guys.
That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
Don't be a donkey, guys. Don't be a donkey. What possible context can there be to keep Maresca if we don't make top 4? The striker, goalkeeper set. Brother, this is what getting to the end of the season will answer, which is my entire point, bro. I can't tell you until the season's done. Because if you ask me now, it's me predicting failure. Oh, we're not going to win because he's going to keep playing Robert Sanchez and might not even be that. It might just be terrible finishing throughout the season. It might be bad game management. It might be a fucked up injury crisis. It might be a combination of all three. Who knows? I don't. I can't tell you. That's why I'm saying if we don't make top 4, I will know the context by then. So until then, people need to stop asking me, if you don't make top 4, you're going to be Maresca out. Let me know if you're going to be Maresca out, please. It's not going to help. How am I meant to know? How am I meant to know? But big up to you, man. Big up to you. Simple as that. Exactly. And again, that's another thing that could be the context for not making top 4. It might be shit finishing all season. So here we are. Melon, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Sorry. Yo, I thought you were going to see a W yesterday. I swear down. I felt terrible for you. But hey, yo, we move. We move. Will, I'm here for you getting minutes. I've said that for like the last month. Bring this man on for 30 minutes or something if Jackson's not scoring. If he's the same thing, fine, we know. Cool. I would like to know. I'd like to be able to see it with my own 2 eyes and say, okay, we've seen it. He ain't it. He's too young. Fine. Loan him. I accept that. You don't even bother. Now what? Man did a whole 90 yesterday. A whole 90. You could have had him off in 60. You could have hooked him straight off in 60. How do we go about selling our match? Brother, I won't lie. Kind of been with you. Because like the atmosphere's been terrible for a minute. It's been terrible for a fucking minute. And honestly, I don't think it's changing anytime soon. The more tickets get sold out through corporate, the worse the atmosphere is going to get. Ultimately, it is what it is. That's going to happen. Although like, we're actually in really good form at the start of the campaign too, and the home atmosphere wasn't great either. Lewis, in fact, I seen a clip of this. It was so fucking stupid. And it's that same brother that I did a reaction video on my channel last season for, because we beat Newcastle and we were 11th in the table, and he was doing up, oh, the people like Lewis need to understand things take time. Things take time. And now here he is, bopping off to fan cams after every game we drop points in, complaining and moaning about everybody who wanted Poch to go. These are my problems with the Poch peggers. All you man now decided you wanted to find standards when none of you had them last season. And you're demanding consistency, even though we've still been critical. I didn't turn up to matches because Poch was a wanker. And also because I have a channel I want to build up. And also because I had like 2 years of back taxes that I had to pay all in one go. So unless he wants to give me $2,000, he can piss off. He can piss. And you know what? Fuck it. Man, do you want me to bring the video up? I haven't seen the whole video. You want me to bring the video up, chat? Because there was some decent points. You know, broken clocks right twice a day and all of that. Shall we bring the video up? Let me know, guys. Yeah, cool. Cool. Let's find the video. I'll go to the part where he just starts bopping in out of nowhere. Boom. Cinema mode. Shout out to Chelsea Fan TV. All of that. Big up to all of you, man.
You want to bring nkunku on? It looks like he's going to leave, Jacob.
I need to check online in a minute. Make sure Rhys James is all right.
Now, where's the same fucking energy? None of you lot have it.
Do you hear that? Where's the same fucking energy? Where's the same energy? Where was your energy last season, you fraud? Where was your energy last season, you joke man? One game and you're doing up. Oh, people need to understand things take time. You know, I spoke to Alex from Chelsea Fan TV today, and he said this same guy was not here, was not coming up to fan cams until the last couple weeks. Suddenly when the form dropped. Hey, here we are.
None of you.
Go on, Steve. Fucking hell.
None of you have it.
What?
No. You, Lewis, are the worst ones. None of you.
Hi.
Season,
No, not me.
don't you fucking start. Last season, all of you. No, you did not. No, you didn't.
Father, come
No,
over
you
here.
didn't.
Come over here.
Last season, you said the same thing. He doesn't make changes. He doesn't do this.
I know.
Also, by the way, why is this guy going after Fata, who was poaching the whole season? Like, what? This is the most unnecessary friendly fire I've seen. How is man going after Fata of all people? And also, why are you going after Fata? Like, what is the point? Oh, whatever. Keep playing.
No, I kept the same energy like last
Does
season.
he have 14 fucking injuries?
No, he doesn't.
Right, so what's his fucking excuse then?
Bournemouth had 12 injuries as well. That's why I blame
Injuries. It's been a minute since we said that still.
What's his fucking excuse then?
Maresca more than anything.
And Fulham?
Yes, as
And
well.
Palace?
Yes, as
And
well.
Everton?
Yes, I did question Maresca a couple of times this season.
A couple of times.
The same guy who was completely ignoring Pochettino's form against teams like Sheffield United, Brentford, Middlesbrough. Who's a few more of these other meaty lower table teams that we struggle to beat? Who was it? Let me get the table up from last season. Jog my memory a little bit. Nottingham Forest. Can't forget Nottingham Forest. When we decided to play with 2 forwards against a back 5. Sheffield United getting dog-eared at their yard by a team that got 16 points in the entire season. 16 points. Where was the energy then? But hey, we go winless in 5 and now man wants to start having energy. Oh, Everton. How about Everton? When we lost 2-0 and Pochettino decided, you know what I'm going to do after we lose to Man United? I'm going to drop our 2 highest goal scorers. Oh, shock. We didn't score. I wonder why. Who else? Wolves. A team that we didn't even beat last season. Where was the energy then? But we didn't win 5 games and now he's asking for the same energy. We won 1 match against Newcastle and this man came in on smoke. I'll bring that video up after this.
Yes.
I told everyone, right? You judge the manager when he's got the same players. The same players. Everyone slagged Pochettino off last season. Not good enough, not good enough.
Poch last season.
Yes, you did.
I never slacked Poch last season.
Fatter's getting such an unnecessary stray here. It's crazy.
After the Carabao Cup
I
final.
never slacked
Yes,
Poch
you
last
did.
season. I never
Carabao Cup final.
I never slacked Poch
Yes, you
last
did.
I never slacked Poch last
After
season.
the Carabao.
Oh, how dare someone slag off Pochettino after the Carabao Cup final? The nerve. The utter nerve. Oh, sorry. All those injuries that we went through is the reason why we couldn't beat a Liverpool team that didn't have Salah, that didn't have Jota, that don't think had Sobozai, had played 4 days before that game, that didn't have Trent, that didn't have Alisson. Oh, what did Liverpool have? Injuries. And what did we do? We defended against inexperience. Meanwhile, this guy waffles about us having inexperienced players last season and that being the reason why Poch should have had more time. You're a prick. You know what? Let me get this Poch pegger out of here. I'm getting sick of this guy. Get the fuck out. There we go.
Carabao Cup final.
Poch last season.
You blamed him for the Carabao.
I never blamed the Carabao Cup. Please behave yourself, man.
You behave yourself.
Behave
You
yourself.
sit in the Matthew Harding end and you don't even fucking sing. You sit there
Why is it my fault?
half of them.
It's the
half
whole
of them.
thing anyway.
Like half of them.
It's the whole.
Why is he cussing Fatter because the whole Matthew Harding end was quiet? What? How is it his fault? How is it his fault? I've only seen the TikTok of this. I haven't even seen the whole thing. What? How is he blaming Fatter for a whole 13k stand? Not singing.
Block doesn't sing anyway. What's the point? Don't blame me.
We have an East stand.
Yeah, don't blame me. It's the whole block.
Half of them don't want to sing. Half of them don't want to
Don't
sing.
blame me then. It's the whole block doesn't sing anyway.
Why can't you sing then?
I'm trying to sing a couple of times, but they're the one. Yes, they're the one that quiet. What's the whole point, man?
Don't give me that.
Wait, where did he come from? What the fuck?
Don't give me that. At the end of the day, right, I spoke to you after the Morecambe game, right? Yeah. And everyone was saying, oh, calm down, because we beat Morecambe 5-0.
Yes.
Give it a rest, will you? What was that tonight? We went 1-0 up, right? Cole Palmer, great goal, fantastic. Please tell me if you didn't see after 65 minutes, the game changed.
But it didn't change until he made the subs, but they were so late.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying when Bournemouth got into the game, you could see they have the incentive, right? Because Maresca has this issue where I want to invert my fullbacks into the midfield. When you lose the football and you're...
You see, now we're starting to actually have a decent conversation. Here's the thing, but you see where this guy makes a stupid mistake? Man came in waffling about, oh, where's the energy with Pochettino? Where's the energy in Pochettino? And now he comes in talking about how the second half got worse compared to the first. Where was the energy? Where was the energy? Where was that? Because when this was happening last season, do you know what this man was doing? One sec. I'm in my bag now. One sec. I will find this video. Don't get it twisted. I will find this fucking video. Newcastle 3-1. I remember the game and everything. Where is this fucking video, bro? Okay, so we'll go through the channel then. Let me show you, because this guy's got all this energy, but this was him last season. This was him last fucking season. Motherfucker's really going to have me scroll back to March. This is insane. This is insane. In fact, let me keep playing this for you while I go and find it.
I want to invert my fullbacks into the midfield. When you lose the football and your fullbacks are in midfield, where's your space?
Where the fullbacks were.
Thank you very much. Yet he wants to turn around and say, oh, I don't want to play Ben Chilwell because I don't want a fullback to go running up and down.
I was actually doing pretty well until he mentioned Ben Chilwell. Damn it. Ah, damn it. Oh, it was 3-2. That's why. Why did I think it was 3-1? Oh, yeah, because it was a last-minute goal we conceded, didn't we? It's a last-minute goal we conceded. I should be able to find it now. Because I know I will. I know I will. I want to finish off what I started, bruv. I want to finish off what I started. Move. And we'll keep this one playing.
What was Malo Gusto's best position last season?
Exactly that.
Up and down the wing. Yeah? Where was he tonight? Didn't play him. No. I want to play Caicedo right back. What's that? In a press conference, he said Reece James is fit to start. Do you see Reece James? Oh, he comes on. That's nice. He scores an equaliser. That's nice.
11 weeks of Cucurella will do the game. Bang.
We have
just the wigs alone. You put on everyone's head, and they will run like him and win a game.
Val, forget Cucurella. He's not the problem. The problem is, I understand.
Has the video been hidden? Aye, the video might be hidden, you know. Did someone private it? I think somebody might have privated it. There's no way I can't find it. There is no way. Hey, yo, shit. Someone might have deleted the video. Oh, you're kidding me. Or was it another game? Was it another game? No, it was that Leeds. Oh, I'm an idiot. It was Leeds. The whole time it was fucking Leeds. Oh, wow. So it was after we lost the Carabao Cup final, and then because we beat Leeds 3-2 in the last minute, man wanted to come in on stupidness. Say less. Cool, I found the video now. Man wants to talk about fucking standards and all of this shit. Man wants to talk about fucking, keep the same energy and all of that. And this was this brother after we just beaten Leeds. Well, meanwhile, we were 11th in the table, by the way, and we just lost the Carabao Cup to inexperienced children.
Hello, everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. I'm standing outside Stamford Bridge after a 3-2 win against Leeds. I'm here with Steve. Steve, you've come up to us, and fair play to you. You know, you've got a lot to say, and now's your chance.
Yeah, like I said, right, what we have to understand as fans, whether we like it or not, is the club that Roman had, it's not there anymore, right? We have got a new ownership. Everything was ripped apart, right? We have started from the bottom. Unfortunately, we was in a win, sack managers win success period. Yeah. We're not in that no more, right? We have to, as fans, understand that. Do you think I want to go and lose every week? No, I don't. No. Do you think when I went to Wembley on Sunday, it didn't break my heart?
Do you think Fatter and me want to see Chelsea lose every week? Oh.
The fact we lost? Yes, it did. But why did we lose? Do you blame the manager? Of course you do. Oh, because he's Tottenham. Because he doesn't win nothing.
Let me not even get through the part that he thinks we didn't like Poch because he was Tottenham, but whatever.
We didn't put the ball in the back of the fucking net, sorry for swearing, because we had clear chances and we didn't score. And this is not the first time this season. Brentford at home, Nottingham Forest at home, Villa at home.
So here he is, guys, protecting Pochettino because the attackers couldn't bury their chances. And now in a game like Bournemouth, where the attackers didn't finish their chances, he's cussing the manager. Okay.
We've had chances to win games, right? Now, this is where I do account the board from, because we should have signed a proven centre forward in the summer, right? We all knew, okay, Nicholas Jackson is £30 million. He done well for Villarreal for 18 games. Fair enough. Is he good enough to lead the Chelsea line? No, he's not. But at the moment, this is what we have. We have youngsters. We are in a position where we have to build, right? And a foundation we have to build. And I don't like the fact that we don't win games. I don't like the fact we're 11th in the Premier League. Bearing in mind if we...
11th in the Prem. And he came here to do Poch prop. Meanwhile, he's wondering why we're not cussing out Maresca and saying Maresca out while we're in 4th. Well, or 5th by the end of the day.
We win a couple of games, we could go to 7th and get Europa League. Fine. If we do that, would you call it a success? I don't know. It's up to you. But we were 12th last season. We got mullered by Real Madrid in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We didn't get nowhere in the cup competitions. We drew City twice. We got battered, 4-0 in the cup, FA Cup, and 1-0 away in the Carabao Cup. Fine. But the fact of the matter is, when I see people like Lewis every single day, Poch out, you can bring in who you want. It doesn't change nothing. Because
it doesn't change nothing. Meanwhile, we are still in 4th. Meanwhile, we are not 11th. Meanwhile, we are scoring more. Meanwhile, we are creating more. Meanwhile, we are conceding less. It doesn't change a thing, guys. It doesn't change a thing.
At the end of the day, we are now not that club anymore. And it pains me, but it doesn't change the fact that we have to build back what we had. It's going to take time.
Let me ask you this, Steve.
So he's asking for time while we're in 11th. And we've just lost the final. He's asking for time. Meanwhile, this guy couldn't be found near fan cams until Chelsea started losing. Until Chelsea started dropping points. Then man's doing the Vince McMahon walk to fan cams. Where is Lewis? Where is Fata? Keep the same energy. Yeah, guys, keep the same energy. How about you keep the same fucking energy, you hypocrite? How about that? How about that? Joke, man. You think there ain't receipts that can be found?
You say we're not that club anymore.
No.
How can it change so quickly in such a short space?
Because at the end of the day, Roman came in, right, and his first thing was, right, we're going to bring in Peter Kenyon, yeah? Director of football from Manchester United, yeah? Who knew how to win. Then we brought in proven, experienced players. Jose came in. Then we had a manager that, okay, fair enough, he won the league with Porto. Let's be honest, when Jose came in, did anyone expect us to win the Premier League? Let's be honest, no. No, we didn't.
By the way, that's also hilariously stupid. I get we were dealing with the Invincibles and everything like that, but the amount of money that Chelsea spent and the players and the experience of those players, they were expected to. Chelsea finished 2nd and got to a Champions League semi-final the season before. How do I know more about this club than you do? What's wrong with you? What?
But he brought in proven players, right? At the moment, this structure, for whatever reason, is going down the route of younger players, right? Whether they
Actually,
think,
Jay,
in 5 years or
correct,
6.
man. I've already cooked this man long enough. I don't need to listen to this waffle anymore. I just thought I'd bring up, because this man wants to draw out Fata, of all people. Man wants to draw out Fata. Someone who not only was Poch someone who just keeps himself to himself. Why are you trying to draw out Fata for? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, for the record, that brother's welcome on this channel any damn time he wants. He's welcome anytime. Problem is, I've never seen him after games because this guy always fucking turns up too late. Here's why it is. Yo, I would love to have a debate with this guy. I would love to. It would be a fucking laugh. It would be a fucking laugh just drawing out this guy's hypocrisies. Keep the same energy when you didn't. This is my problem with half of the Maresca critics. And someone said a tweet a few weeks ago that resonates so heavily with me on this subject. I would listen to a lot more of the people, not the takes, but the people who had these takes on Maresca. If it just weren't the same idiots that were defending Poch last season. You man were defending Poch to death last season, and now one bad run under Maresca, you want to try and pull out the standards card. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because you man just gaslighted and lied to everybody for an entire season, and now you are proven to be fucking idiots. You guys want to pull yourselves back up with Enzo Maresca. Fuck you. Simple as. So again, to anyone who asks me, will you be Maresca out if you don't make top 4? Fuck you two. Ask me at the end of the season. And until then, get the fuck out of here. It's stupid. Jay, it was the biggest load of waffle. These men had no standards, and now they want to run standards. Pricks. Pricks. Straight pricks. Shout out to Fata, my guy. Blue Army, yeah, this is at Nasty VAR check. DM me if you want to see the VAR on X. What do you mean? I think Mo said he sent me a message anyway, so I need to check my DMs. What did he send me? What's this? Picks and choose. Why you sent me a clip of minerals? Oh, wait. First. Pies bomber. Pies bomber? Huh? Whoa. Where's a pies bomber? Chelsea's ownership. Oh, fucking hell. This looks like a big one. Shit. Pause. Chelsea's ownership are in talks to settle secret payments made under the Abramovich era with cash rather than facing sporting punishments like a points deduction. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That is great. That is literally great. Josh, I would assume 3-4 games. I don't think we went 5 without a win on the Poch. I don't think we did. Now, whether that means anything or not is a different answer, but I don't think we had anything above 4. Someone can let me know in the chat. Big up to Fat saying my dumplings were cold thanks to this. Hey, yo, crazy. And big up to Ambo, my guy. Just dropped the donation and bounce. Big up to you, my G. But yeah, looking at this is fine. This is absolutely fine. And I kind of expected our punishment for the self-reporting shit that happened under the Roman era would have been something cash-related. Because, number one, it wasn't done under our ownership. Number 2, I think there's already been punishments by the Premier League that have gone to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, and they've been found to be too harsh. So I doubt the Premier League will want to get themselves into that situation again. So, yeah. And also, this wasn't us, and we self-reported. And we're also complying with the Premier League and their investigations, and that's got to play a part as well. So, yeah, I always assumed it was going to end up being something cash-related. There was rumors of it being a points deduction. There was a lot of, well, not strong rumors, but there was people insisting that there was going to be a points deduction. But guys like RP Journalism have also come out and said it's very unlikely to see that. And you're also not going to get a conclusion on this situation for probably another year or so. So we don't even need to think about it too much. But yeah, I'd expect it to be a cash payout anyway. That's part of the reason why I think it was part of the reason why we sold the hotels off, or something that we sold off to ourselves. Or like an extra savings account that we've kept in specifically for this situation. So, yeah. Great. Nothing really I didn't expect. Is there anything more in the article for me? Oh, fuck your paywall. Fuck off. Always a fucking paywall. Anybody... Oh, yeah, so even then, like, just reading it again, we're in negotiations. So we're in talks with the Prem already. That's decent. That is decent. Yeah, no points deduction. Don't worry. Man, I say Dodgers. Is this the same thing? What's Dodgers saying? I'll do that and then I'll bring up Mo's tweet quickly. Chelsea hope that the return of Chalobah can see them through to the end of the season when the club are confident of signing at least one so far unnamed defender permanently. Well, I had a source who told me that our main targets are Zabani and Thomas Araujo. Now, whether there's more in that list, there probably is that we're not aware of. But those are the two biggest names. Those are the two biggest names that we're looking at. But yeah, is there anything more from this article that Dodgers has put up? There's recognition within the club that Chelsea will face some criticism for recalling Chalobah after letting him leave on loan in the summer, but it was decided to be the best and most sensible course of action. Well, now it is. At the time, clearly not. Clearly not. It might be a hindsight thing, but hey, hindsight is 2020. It's specifically 2020 for that reason. Fofana isn't expected to return until March or April. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, fucking hell. Well, so who's lying? Who's lying? Is it Fofana or is it Chelsea? Because remember, Fofana was saying, I'll be back in 6 weeks. I'll be back by February. Don't worry. We'll be back by late January, February. Don't worry about me. So, someone's telling fibs. Somebody is telling fibs. Fofana not coming back to April, though. Fuck. I won't lie. Fuck. Ah. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Fofana's backing himself to be ready and the club are being real. Yeah, but ultimately, there is one time frame. February to April ain't no short time frame. That's someone isn't being completely honest. Or someone's rushing themselves back. Or both. Or like the other theory was that it might be Maresca in the press conferences trying to push for a centre-back to come in. So, hey, time will tell. Time will tell. Is there anything else on here? Chelsea have not made a decision to bid for Mark Guehi and that any move for him this month is currently rated as unlikely. Well, it probably ain't happening now. If we were to take Guehi and Chalobah, we might have just opened up a rivalry with Crystal Palace off that. Because they're already pissed. They're so angry right now. And I understand it, but same way, hold that. Hold that. It is what it is. You got a lone player, we can take him back. It's part of the rules. It's part of the rules. And yeah, I think that's it from those articles. So what was this Mo tweet? Picks and chooses who he gives patience to and spawns back when Chelsea are doing shit.
Needs to deliver, yeah, but I'm giving him fucking
and
time.
he's not delivering, but you're still making excuses. You're still making.
You don't give him time or patience, son.
I have given him time and patience. It has run out. Until you show me consistency.
What patience? What Lampard, Tuchel, now Potter, COVID needs to deliver, yeah.
Yeah, this was about either one of Mount or Havertz. If you're comparing it to Nicholas Jackson, then fair fucking play. Fair play, because this guy's on to Nicholas Jackson all the damn time. All the fucking time. Still remember that Jackson versus Havertz video? What is... Oh, if that's the VAR, nah, I ain't bringing that up. I ain't bringing that one up. That is fucking crazy, though. That is insane. I think I've seen that screenshot before as well. Oh, brother. How you man find tweets from 2016, bruv? How? Oh, brother. Oh, yeah, Brendan. Sorry, he's a weirdo. There's a little thing called AI, mate. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, seeing that goes without saying. We know, like, Chalobah coming back is a very big positive for us. And I'm just grateful that, like, he's not making a big deal about it. And he's just happy to come back. Talking about Havertz, of course. Of course. Hey, he delivered in key moments. Yeah. Also left us in 12th. Also left us in 12th. But here we are. Here we are. But yeah, big up all of you, man. We're going to hit the likes. Hit the likes. We're going to send a link out. So yeah, you, man, hit the likes. And yeah, fuck it. We're gonna play something to set the mood for the North London derby.
That's not job.
Links going out. Up the gel.
That's not
shit.
That's not job. That's not job. That's not That's not Jabo. That's not Lewin. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Lewin. One man to let Lord himself. That's not Jabo. One to Jabo. That's not Jabo. One man Jabo, Lord. That's not Lewin. One to Odil. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Lewin. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Lewin. Jabo, 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 Lewin, 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 Jabo, 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 Lewin, Lewin, Lewin. That's not Jabo. Jabo. That's not Jabo. Jabo. That's not Lewin. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Lewin. One man to let Lord himself. That's not Jabo. One to Jabo. That's not Jabo. One man Jabo, Lord. That's not Lewin. One to Odil. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo.
Oh, all done. All done. We don't need another one. Yes, guys. Big up, my G's. What are you, man, saying? Steve, you're my guy, but you're an op today. So,
hey, man. It's all fair in love and war, bro. Yeah. Hey, hungry like the wolf, man. Ow!
Hey, Newcastle Japo.
Jordy's Japo. But the barcode.
We could definitely draw today. I definitely see that. And maybe Wolves on the break could definitely like give us a game, but I think we'll get the business done. It's just
that's the spirit, man.
I don't know. We'll see. But
you know what? A draw would actually we could do that. We could work.
Yeah, I see a draw being kind of likely, but I do think we win. I do think we win like a 2-1 or something. But we'll see.
Isak ain't out for that game, is he?
Nah, man. Yeah, he playing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nobody's out.
Yeah, fucked. It is what it is. But hey, the return of Big Trev. Trev is back. What are we saying? How are we feeling?
Hey, Trevor, come back. Ole, ole.
It's good to see him back at least.
I'm letting you know I'm answering all questions with that song. So yeah.
Oh, you know what? Fairs. There's like a melodic answer and all of that, but
Yeah.
it's better for us than like paying for Gahey personally. I said I preferred that move, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
More than it means at the very
No more
least.
Gahey. No more Gahey. Stay at Crystal Palace.
Don't roll through, bruv. 50 million for him. Fuck that. I'd rather use that money to go get a forward.
Oh, what a
Don't
goal.
we got some type of buyback, something with that too?
With who?
I mean, like we get a % off.
Sell on, yes, but we don't know how much they were asking for him. Because it could have been anything up to 70 million from what sources were saying. Which is a fucking madness.
Yo, Yadi, big up, man. Tell your sister I said, oh my God. She'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh, fucking hell, man. You man, keep hitting them likes and all of that still. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah.
So what do we where do we see Chalobah getting integrated into the team then? Do we see him playing along?
Think about all the times we had to use DCC. Yeah. So anytime with DCC would be needed, that's where Chalobah gonna play. At least that's what I think.
That's the right centre back role. Right centre back role. No need for him to invert. Perfect. Because at least he's decent playing the ball out the back. We know how good he is in the wide areas. There has been a question of him aerially from a defensive side, but even then, he seems so good on an offensive side. I don't really feel too concerned about it.
I ain't concerned about him at all. Yeah, I ain't concerned about him at all. Trevor be out.
Overall, this is the right move for us. I'm just glad we've moved quickly straight off this game.
I mean, it gives them to where like they don't have to rush to go buy a center back. They can take their time and bring in who they want and like who Maresca wants, and they can actually bring in who he wants. And we bring back who we know. We know all Trevor pluses, all his negatives. So, you know what I mean?
It allows us to like prioritize another area because I don't think we're going to go for a centre back now. That's all being pushed to the summer. Based off this Matt Law article, it seems like another indicator that we're just going to wait till the summer and then go and get another name. So now it's about trying to like figure out attacking options.
Man, I want us to get a striker. I don't want to see no winger. I don't want to see none of that shit. I want to see.
You don't want to see a left back. You don't want to see a.
I just don't want to see no. Like, I don't want to see that Tell kid. I don't want none of that. I need a striker.
You don't want Matisse Tell?
No, I do, but we don't need him right now. We need a striker.
He can play striker.
I see someone who's a bit direct. Alex, did you not get the link? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yo, can this fucking Strasbourg link work? What are we doing?
No, I did send you the link. Oh, there you are. But yeah, I just want someone direct. That's why I'm saying I don't mind it being a winger either. It can be a goal-scoring winger. I'm fine. I see somebody that, at the very least, has a bit of a goal-scoring instinct, and their first mindset is to try and get themselves into goal-scoring positions. I don't think we have enough of that. That is solely just Jackson and Palmer. And Jackson, like, funnily enough, I thought Klasrov made a really good point when he was on here yesterday. He was talking about Jackson has so much other stuff that he has to do within the team as well. Then adding the getting into the goal-scoring positions and scoring as well. It might be a lot for him to do over 90 minutes.
It is. It is, especially for somebody who's not a natural striker. It's asking a lot. But we've been kind of saying that. We've been kind of saying, where's our other striker? It's so funny watching that video of the fat dude yelling and shit that looked like he never get no pussy. He said the same shit we kind of saying now. Jackson's all right, but we need a striker. When I heard him say that, I was like, wow. It's so crazy. We've been saying this for so long. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like,
we're the ones getting criticized.
It kind of makes Joey's rants make more sense. Like, it's just like really like, damn, we really have been waiting. Like we've been saying this for a while. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, we
remember the stuff in the summer. We were asking for another striker with Jackson.
Yeah, but the one thing I do give them is that not like they didn't try. They tried with nkunku. I'm not nkunku.
Osherman.
Yeah, they tried. They did everything that I can't Monday morning quarterback this shit. Like, I actually thought everything they was doing was the right thing, and I thought it would work because I thought to myself, "There's no way he's gonna let this window close, especially once Remember, Conte said it before the window closed. Lukaku's his guy, and he don't want no other striker. So I'm like, yo, you have no you gotta come to Chelsea. With him saying he wanted to come to Chelsea, with big mouth John Obi Mikel saying he wants to come to Chelsea, I figured, oh shit, he gotta come. So I understand why the board thought the same thing. With that situation, I'm thinking, oh, he has to come. Because the only other 2 places he could go is Turkey or fucking Saudi Arabia. And I'm like, he ain't going to neither one of those. Bullshit. He chose Turkey. He didn't choose Turkey. He didn't choose Turkey. He chose to stay at Napoli. And then Napoli told him once again, no. You don't get it. We don't want you. You got to go. Yeah.
I think it was it Saudi and then like the agent? No, Napoli fucked that one up, innit?
Yeah.
Started getting greedy. They wanted the same amount that we were asking.
Now, once the Prem window closed, it was only 2 other windows open. You know what I mean? So
Greece as well, but they ain't.
Well, yeah, but we know it's nobody in Greece that could.
Olympiacos and that maybe. I mean, he'd be with Tadic, wouldn't he? I think Tadic.
What's new? What's going on?
Yo, man,
Alex.
Mate.
Hey, Alex, white people are allowed on this stream. You know
what? You're homeless.
Homeless with a lap. Well, I do see homeless people with laptops and shit.
I see them with better phone than I have.
Yeah, better phones too. Like where I live, like where I work.
Are they keeping or are they selling that off?
Where I work at, all the homeless people early in the morning, they be like, they have like public clubs. You'll see them out there.
Jimmy, they tend to have Starlinks. They start to have Starlinks in the tents.
Oh yeah. Starlink on it. So they probably in there watching TV, surfing the net. That's crazy.
Fucking hell, yeah, they're made still. That's crazy.
So Chalobah is the only thing that will coming back to Chelsea. No,
yeah, Chalobah returns. Immediate recall.
I mean, it is what it is.
Happy with it? Indifferent? Not happy? Angry?
I'm okay with it. Like better than what we got. Like,
yeah.
So.
Yeah, much better.
This definitely means we will never have to see DSRC again, which is.
I seriously doubt about it. I think manager actually likes DSRC.
No, he doesn't.
Nah.
I mean, like.
Well, I hope not.
Anyway.
I hope not.
I fucking hope not.
That
brings up a point though. If I see Disassi getting minutes over time, I'm gonna lose.
He could have played Disassi and he chose a chimpa.
No. He could have played. What's his name? The other one, the free transfer one. What's his name? That he subbed for. What's his name? He subbed. Tosin. Yeah, he played Tosin. He could have played Tosin instead of DSRC instead of the kid.
No, but that's my point. I said DSRC has fell down the list. That's my point. You have Achimpa and Tosin ahead of him.
Yeah.
Remember, Achimpa wasn't playing at all. Now he started.
I tell you what, I watched it again. I don't think the kid did anything wrong without the game.
Thank you, fucking Alex. Thank you.
I was
never about saying that. I said this kid did nothing wrong. He gave him one place to go.
Yes, this is.
He's supposed to block.
I don't think he had a bad game.
I mean, no. I'm saying like the number one, like if the guy goes against you, number one is a center back. You try to push him wide. Then you block the shot. He pushed him wide enough. Okay, he did not block the shot. But what he did is to put such a big angle and such a long distance from the goal. even the shot was when the shot. There's no way Sancho. Like if you can pull the picture when shot was going, look at Sancho's how Sancho positioned. He's diving.
I can bring it up again.
Hold on, Alex. He goes forward first, which he has no fucking reason to do.
Yes, like even
There's
if
no reason to go forward at the angle that Simeon, whoever the fucking dude was at, he couldn't put it across his body because a chimpung gave him one option, and that was to blast it. So
yes,
that's it. He had one option. It was just a
I'm not
great
saying
strike. No, the fuck it wasn't.
I'm not saying
When he's
Achimpong.
supposed to be, he gets his hands on it.
I'm not saying Achimpong is not at fault. Like this is when he beat them. I'm talking about the seconds when he was shooting. Look at the position. First of all, look at the Sancho's position in the first place. Even this.
What's he doing?
Here, have a shot, mate.
What is he doing? What the fuck is he doing?
No, Jimmy, leave Sanchez alone. He's working hard. He's doing his best.
That's
look.
ridiculous.
No. I'm saying just give a position. Just give a couple of frames forward, right before he shoots, and then you will see when he shoots. Sanchez dive. Of course, he has to dive. Look where his original position is.
He didn't even really dive. He just fell over like an old lady falling out their chair.
This is what I'm saying. Like people need to watch games twice sometimes to actually understand it. Because I understand. No, I'm saying like because you watch the game with emotions. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, the replays doesn't show all the angles. Then if you like, I can download the game and watch the game, the whole game, the way I want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand that Lavia lost the possession. I understand it. I understand that Achimpong let the shot take a place. But if you look at the freaking thing, you defend as a unit. Just place the couple of frames forward, Lewis, if you can. Like,
hold up. I'll gotta take it off the screen and I'll play it.
Take it off the screen and then set it up there.
Is that Fatur or somebody else?
No, that's Fatur.
What? Yeah, that's Fatur. Fucking hell, yeah, your connection is finished.
Look at this. Look at the position of freaking Sanchez again. People, y'all need to look at it twice. I swear, man. Before you. By the way, the worst thing he did as a manager at this point, substitution immediately right after.
Yeah, Sanchez. Yeah,
because I thought that's going to do a lot to that kid's confidence. And he didn't even have a game that was worthy of a substitution in my eyes.
Another centre back instead of bringing on some attackers.
It's not about that. I'm saying like the kid.
I don't get it.
Like, look at the space. This is the. Oh my God, people! Like, it's not kid's fault, man. You should not be scoring from that position into a near post. I don't care.
It was a good finish.
You can tell.
It was a good finish, though.
Wait a second.
No, it's not about the finish. It's about a chance. It's about the chances. What's the higher probability of this goal going in? Across the goalkeeper and the top right.
The only reason y'all think it's a phenomenal goal is because nobody was there to save it.
Exactly.
It's just because he's laced it, it's powerful, and it went into the roof of the net.
Nobody was there to save it.
Aesthetically, it looks like a fucking banger. But you look at it, it's so avoidable.
Go, take it off the screen and go a little bit more forward to where it's saved. Look how his body's actually when he's actually.
You want to see before he hits the ball or as the ball's traveling?
As the ball being strapped when he's laying out to save it. He never dove. He never lunged. He fell over to the side.
Like he was low. Like you see when he taking the shot.
Now
look at him.
Me how that passes him.
Look, left side. His body weight is on the left foot.
Yep.
What are we
his center of gravity on his left foot.
Yo, he's already in position before the ball is even struck. When the ball is struck, he's right there. His next move is lunge to cover the corner and the top bins. You know what he did? He fell He did not lunge. He fell over. I literally fell. If you take it off the screen and go forward, if you look at how his body is, you can see if he would have lunged, right, he would have either had to lunge into the pole or be out of the fucking field of play. Look what he ends
Look at him.
Like that. The ball is still in flight. Now tell me again how.
This guy is so shit, man.
Like, look, he's dancing Russian polka.
Floor.
He's literally dancing Russian polka.
Please screenshot. You can screenshot that. Can somebody screenshot that for me? Please.
I think I can.
Please. This is the perfect screenshot that I needed. Right there. The ball
I can send that to you.
The ball is in flight. Look at our keeper. Tell me again how that was a good goal. We just showed the screenshot before that. He was on 2 feet. Why is he on his fucking knees?
He's like a hockey goalkeeper or some bullshit. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, Jimmy, I'm going to put it into your chat.
Thank you.
That's why people need to watch the game
point,
2 times, because they have no idea.
What are we talking about?
They just look at aesthetics. They look at that and think, raw, banger, goal of the month contender.
He can only put the ball.
I don't think it's a goal of the month.
No, I'm not even saying you specifically. I mean in general. Like, I was listening to other reviews of it. It's like, he rossed that into the top corner, though. Look at why.
Yes.
Look at why. It's like, Kepa always concedes a long shot. I wonder why. But it's a banger.
I'm saying, if you think about it, Jimmy, hold on a second. If you think about it,
a chimpan's fault. It's all on the keeper. And everybody, no, Jimmy, he blasted. I said, yeah, he blasted it. But if you just go, and I don't know why y'all don't do this, because y'all watching it on TV like I am. Y'all don't have a fucking rewind button? Just rewind and look at it.
They all on the dodgy fire sticks, Jimmy. They can't rewind.
That's what it is. So they can't
switch from one game to the other.
If you just rewind it and look at it, you can say, okay, you're right. Because do y'all not realize that ball has not reached him yet, and he's on the floor. A real goalkeeper.
If you're interested, Google what Russian polka is, and you will see Sanchez literally dancing.
And they're carrying that. That shit is not going. It would have went down as a rocket shot. Everybody would be like, oh, wow, that was a good shot. Good save.
Yeah.
He's on the floor.
Yeah.
He's on the floor.
It's horrible goalkeeping. It's horrible goalkeeping. I agree.
I said that. But you know what it is? No, they wanted to make it about something and what it is. I don't know what's wrong with people. Look at them. These are things you're able to do.
Man said Robert Sanchez was doing this, bro. I can't be arsed.
Russian polka. Oh, shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He was.
He was.
Why do we keep playing this fucking bum, man? I can't.
No, I said, did I not come in here and scream? Is that not the first thing I said? I said, hold on. Y'all say, I'm gonna let y'all know, because I know most times right after the game, most people don't look at when my stream done. I'm sitting here rewinding, and I'm looking at points. Like, okay.
You're very detail oriented.
Yeah, I saw it. I said, oh shit. I was pissed off at first. All right, that's why. Okay. I asked somebody yesterday, why are you cussing Madueke so hard? He said, did you not see the cross he put in to Jackson? Why didn't he put it on the floor? I said, did you watch it again? No. I said, it was on the floor. It hit a patch of fucking dirt. It popped up. It was a ground pass. It literally popped up at Jackson. I don't know who I'm more. I said,
Lewis,
I'm
check
mad at
it
Jackson for not finishing. But how the fuck y'all talking about? Oh, he should have kept it on the floor. It was on the floor. He should have hit it and then ran over there and then made sure the grass was not had a little divot in it too. I'm like, damn, this shit popped up. Just go watch it again. Go and watch it again. All right. You see that miss? Everybody was beating up.
Watch that, Jimmy.
What's his name? Chustard for
Jimmy, watch this.
No shit. That's exactly what Sanchez is doing.
Crazy.
You see the hands,
That's a
of
sick
Dave.
dance though, still.
Oh, hey.
The leg strength you must have for that is a madness.
I'm telling you, man.
That is Robert Sanchez right there.
I swear, man.
Big up, Scott, man. Big up, bro.
Right there, I'm like, yo, that is a perfect pass from what you call it. It bounced up. This nigga gotta be reaction. Like as a striker, that's what you need a fucking strike. You need to be
Going in. Oh my fucking god.
on goal and it got blocked. Put the shit on goal.
Louis, look where I'm put. Louis, that fucking hell.
No, I can't pull that up. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
What's happening?
Yanni, it would have been an amazing goal if he
No,
scored.
Go AM's
The
comment.
problem
That
was
is
he
right,
needed to put
man.
it on target. If he would have put that on target, I don't think anybody would be mad. It's the fact that he roofed it.
JC, I think that kid will do a better goalkeeping job than him. At least that kid gets
Yeah,
some.
did you get to see this? Look at that. The ball's in flight. Look at Sanchez. Look at him.
That's awful. That's fucking awful.
That's the worst goal. And people talk about what is he bet? I'm sorry, Kepa's not doing that, bro. Kepa's gonna take those little arms. He's gonna dive and try to use those little arms to block it.
Yeah.
He's crab walking. This nigga's crab walking.
It's not creep.
Fucking
It's
crab
not creep walk.
walking.
It's crap.
He's crab walking.
It's not a creep
But hey, you
walk.
bring up stuff like this, they'll just say you're an agenda merchant and you blame Sanchez for everything.
But
Man,
you
fuck
see,
out
but
of
the
here,
problem is
man.
people don't investigate those kind of things.
Fucking terrible.
They don't know how defense works. The kid did what he's supposed to do. He pushed the striker wide.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
He did push him wide. Look at the angle. Usually the players that score from that kind of angle is going across the goalkeeper or it's a bang up top. Right? There's only two ways.
And to be honest, to try to go across, the way how a chimpong was set, I don't think it wasn't going to go.
Yes, he even
did slice it. He would have had to do the greatest goal.
Was this
ever.
consistent? Was this consistently happening second half? Was Semenyo drifting wide?
I don't remember.
No, Semenyo never went wide enough.
Okay.
By the way, another thing is, even that Pong kid, he literally, out of two possible choices, eliminated the cross the goalkeeper choice by positioning himself.
Oh, Archimpong?
That's what I said.
Yeah. So
Alex,
he
you're taking
only
the words right out my mouth. Pause. That's exactly what I said. I said Chimpong gave him one option.
Out of two possible options.
He's not supposed to give him any option. I said, who the fuck is he? Jesus? Like you it's a professional player you playing against.
You always go to the if you let the cross look, goalkeeper's number one job, cover your new post.
Yep. Make him beat you. Make him beat you. Make him beat you with the hardest shot.
Literally, Russian polka. He's dancing Russian polka.
That's what he's doing. Look at him. He's doing the fucking crab walk.
That's at the polka dance.
Yeah, y'all need a goalkeeper. Y'all need Lucas Chevalier.
Of course we do. We've been needing a goalkeeper for fucking how long?
Years.
No, here's the thing.
Since Mendy left, we needed a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Here, I'm putting part of this on Maresca too, because we have Jorgensen, and even if you think that they're on par in terms of shot stopping, Jorgensen is light years ahead of him in terms of ball playing. So I'm also putting this on Maresca.
I agree with AJ. Our club is confused bringing back Chalobah. The level of flipping from the Chelsea website,
Alex, I was going to say,
unbelievable.
The absolute nonsense I saw, bro. Stop these fucking like press release nonsense shit. Like I see everyone tweeting like Fabrizio and Nizar and everyone. Oh, Maresca considers him an important player. Shut up. Don't insult my intelligence. I know he doesn't. It's injuries. That's what it is. Stop insulting my intelligence.
The reports I read, that's what it said because of the injuries. So
you see Jacob Steinberg say we believe Chalobah can adapt to Maresca's style, or
Like,
there was an
it's-
athletic
it's
article
like-
saying that we don't believe Chalobah would suit our
It's
style.
like before and after pictures.
Yep, where is it? Here it is.
It's like when you're fat and you're slightly less fat. Literally.
Briefy
Like
So he didn't believe.
Yeah, this is what I saw in the summer. I remember being on the panel
Yeah.
telling y'all, okay, I agree with this. But like
50 Shades of Chelsea Grey.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Chelsea.
Chalobah.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, like if you want to recall him back, it is what it is. Like I think he was good enough to play there anyway. But like, yeah,
He's a good
we know
squad
what-
player
we know
versus
why.
Disasi Badiashile. Always been a better
100%. Like he's better than all of them, better than Tosin. But it's like, yeah, we know what the reason is. We know what's going to happen in the summer. Like
I just want to know if it's a true or not. I see a tattoo on him on his chest, proper Chelsea. Is that real?
Oh no, that was an AI one. I think.
Okay, okay. I was like, yo, no, Chalobah.
Because I saw that.
No.
Yeah, that's AI. It's an Alex Goldberg one.
Okay. By the way, even Alex Goldberg, man, that dude is flip flopping like a freaking Fatur's sandals in the Indonesia. But just
Why did
flip
you
flop
do
that fat bastard's ankles, man. That guy just oh my god, the analogy sometimes from Alex coming out. It's like, yo, Alex, chill, man, chill.
What did he say? What did he say?
Well, there's like people go like before and after with him, same thing, like pictures like when he used to like not rate some player and then all of a
it's
sudden
him flip flopping.
yeah.
There's always
And
a
I was like,
receipt, man.
I'm saying like it's not that deep. It's not that you don't have to make your first opinion of the player immediately.
With new evidence, you can change your opinion.
No. You don't have to go all out on your first opinion in the first place.
Yes.
Don't be Fatur. By the way, Fatur got cooked in the space, man. He thought
On the space?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Him and some
Lord,
guy
crashing.
Yeah, him and some guy who got into each other, and he's like, "I'll whip your ass." He's like, "I'll put the condom on your dick."
Damn.
Huh?
I was like, what?
Wild.
What kind of threat is that?
I don't know.
That's fucking wild. That's
I think
wild.
the guy catches a COVID side effect since 3 years ago.
No.
Yeah, talk about long COVID. Like, eesh.
Oh, he literally said it out.
But Lewis, you know how you were asking if anyone's upset with Chalobah coming? I'm not upset because I rate the player in terms of squad depth. It just meant to me that we were not getting Gehi, right?
That's kind of
and the reason why I'm not even saying like I think Gehi's a better defender. I don't have to say light years or anything, but like me and Joey talked about, we need leadership. That's the main thing. That's why I wanted Gehi, right? It's because I wanted leadership in the back line to steady the ship. That's the only thing
Like
that's kind of
CP,
like a bit off-putting.
I'll give you a good example of that. Like Dan Burn is not the outstanding center back in the Premier League, but like, is he a leader? Is he someone that you can like rely on for that sort of thing? Yeah. Even though he's not the best, but you're right. You do need leadership qualities.
It's the whole thing with bringing Chalobah back. It's just a status quo thing.
I
It's
want
not
a
a new
striker. I don't care about who and what. I don't care. Give me Blunt Asherman. I don't care. Just give me a striker. I don't care. I don't care. Give me I don't need a defender. I'd rather have like, oh my god.
I want both, Alex. I want both. I want a striker for sure, but I want both. That's what I was saying.
I'm not that spoiled.
Nah, here's my thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if these guys are scoring like they're supposed to, ain't nobody talking about the defense because these teams would have been put away, bro. And I hate to keep saying that, but goddamn, 2 and 3-0 at halftime is a
yes, it's a wrap.
Beats the life out of you.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's like, and you know what I started? Me and my Arsenal friend of mine, he said, Jimmy, the difference between Arsenal a couple years ago to now is, he said, the football, he said, fuck all of that. He said, you know what we did? He said, first half, we put teams away.
Yeah.
Then he just was recalling the games. He was like, this game. He was just naming them. And I'm sitting there like, oh, shit. And I'm like, you know what? I said, that's what we was doing earlier. We would beat the fight out of teams early. Score a goal, score another goal. Okay, they come back and get one. Then we get another one. Like
Jimmy, did you watch the Barcelona Atletico Madrid game a month ago? Maybe. Barcelona.
I don't remember it. I know I watched pieces of the highlights.
It was a sucker punch at Atletico at the very end.
Oh, at the very end, Griezmann.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Bro, Barcelona had ample chances in that game. If
they should have put that fucking game away. Matter of fact, you brought it up. I do remember that game.
Yeah, Lewandowski missed a sitter in the second half, wide open.
That's
why, Jimmy. That's why I read defenders. The longer do you keep the score in the low, the more chances you get to actually compete.
Yep.
Yes.
That's why defenses win you the leagues and offense win you the game.
Mm-hmm. Because them games should be 2 and 3-0 going into the second half. Okay, they pull one back. And that's when you slap them with another one. You know why? Because now they're stretching, they're going forward.
And
everybody's out of place.
You'll naturally get space.
Everything's all 6s and 7s.
Yeah.
It's not only that.
Open them up and run up and down like how we like to play.
It's not only that.
Again, our last 5 games, 85 shots, 4 goals.
At the end of the day, we don't have a choice but play Jackson because nobody else is there either.
Nope.
And Jackson still offers us a lot in general without.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even like for example, if Jackson doesn't have a shooting shoes on, Sancho's not helping. Mudryk do the whatever he does. I don't know what he does, but do the fake gun. Him and Gusto, I just want to punch him.
I want to kick them. So how about you punch and then I kick?
Yeah, when they're in the air, don't let them drown. You know, like Mortal Kombat, like you do sequences so they never land on the ground.
In fact, I sweep him, and when I sweep his foot, you fucking punch him in the head. This shit is horrible, bro. Like, these dudes gotta score these goals. Score these goals. Like, then we have these 3-on-1. And what pissed me off even more than the missed shot, because I don't mind a missed shot. At least you try. When we had these 3-on-1s and then somebody makes a fucking pass that just go wide.
Is anybody on the social media can pull up on Instagram Mudryk after the game?
Noni's Instagram.
Yeah, or Noni or Gusto. Look at those fake gangsters with the finger pew pew pew.
How's that got you pissed, man?
Yeah, I'm not doing all that. Those are kids doing what kids do.
I know kids.
Nothing wrong with a few gun fingers
instead of you.
You a couple gun fingers.
Do the gun fingers after you score, not before.
I'm confused.
Like Isak, man.
You gonna show us? You bringing it up?
There's nothing on his story.
Nothing on the story. So, anyway.
You
the guy
doing
old
it. Picture.
Don't pew.
Sometimes these motherfuckers put up an old picture that start a narrative with a player and shit.
Whatever it is, I can't find it.
Yeah.
By the way, there's a Chelsea news about us paying EPL for snitching on ourselves.
Paying that fine in cash.
Yeah,
we're already in negotiations with them, which is a good sign.
That's
it's basically about the money, about the fee.
Secret payments.
Not yet. No. It's we're trying to figure out the number for a fee instead of punishment on points. And
I'm talking about what it's for though. The secret.
Yeah. For the
But what we self-reported in the Roman era, and we have a good case, to be honest. I don't think it's going to go anything further than a paid fine.
I kind of get the logic what they're saying. They're like, yo, we self-reported. You motherfuckers wouldn't even have found this. Take this fucking money and shut the fuck up.
Diaz beats. You don't have a bitch. You're wanking in your
they've
fist.
had past punishments taken to the.
You can call your fist a bitch or whatever. It's still a fist.
Yeah, it was 10 years ago, different ownership. I feel what the new owner's saying. Like, yeah, we'll pay a fine. Take this fucking money and shut up. Strasbourg is up 2-0.
Yeah, man. In the Coupe de France. I'm trying to pull up the game, but there's no fucking streams.
Is Andre Santos playing?
I'm watching fucking like 3 other Coupe de France games, no problem. I can't get the Strasbourg one to pull up.
Oh, what's that team they playing? It's like a little ass team?
Yeah, ES Daon from the 4th tier, I want to say.
Oh, okay. That's the problem, man. That's the
ES
problem.
Town. Fucking hell.
Town, yeah.
Learned a new team today. Very interesting.
Yeah, these dudes, if these dickheads are scoring their goals early, oh my god, it's a whole different ball game. The defense is more, you know what I mean? Everything is more. Only thing that doesn't change with the score changing, from what I noticed, is the keeper.
Yeah.
We could be up, we could be losing. He's a dickhead either way. When we're up and we went in, the defense they play with confidence. They played with confidence yesterday. They wasn't that bad. And then we do some nut shit, and then it all just goes to 6s and 7s, bro. It just go to shit. It just goes to shit. And then I don't get it, right? Whenever a manager makes a sub and then that sub impacts the game, the manager usually gets credit. Did Reece James bring himself on? I mean, maybe Reece James said, "Yo, coach, move, I'm going in," so we don't give him credit. Because his fucking subs. I said his subs scored the goal. So what he's a defender.
You know what?
Reece James is not just a defender. Like if you look at Reece James, he's just a defender. You're a dickhead. He's clearly more than just a fucking defender.
Brings you off. He brings you
way more. To say Reece James is a defender for Chelsea, you are acoustic. I ain't even saying the word.
Hey, shout out my guy.
And ULGTV.
Hey, do the finger guns.
It makes no sense. Like, what are we talking about? It's still his sub. He didn't have to bring him on. He brought him on for a change. He wanted him to do something that the guy in front of him couldn't do.
I don't have problem how he started. He's right. We should finish in game before the substitution needed. But the way he made the substitution when we needed, he did not improve us. Literally, it didn't. It was a free kick that James put it away. I just don't see him.
Could I get everyone to... Yeah, sorry.
I'm trying to, before I leave, I was trying to say, look, I'm not saying that, do whatever you got to do, but your substitution has to impact. And there's plenty of time, and Prime yesterday said it again, that what happened in the last couple of games, Chelsea conceded after 75th minute. Chelsea concede after 75 minutes. The longer the score...
75 minutes yesterday.
Do what?
Yesterday's goal was like the 40-something minutes.
No,
like
I'm saying we have bigger chances conceding at that specific time, the second half. After.
Over the season, yeah.
Over the season.
Yeah, yesterday, second goal.
I'm saying the second goal, the teams look at it. And don't you think when Jackson misses those, the other team does not we can get something here.
I think especially at Bournemouth because they've scored the most goals in the last 15.
Exactly.
So specifically to them, I hear it.
I just want what's his name? I just want him to do, instead of plan A with different players, do the plan B. Literal. Okay, it was 68th minute.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, just
could I actually ask y'all about your goal? Because I thought it was. I agree with the goalkeeping mistake on the Semenyo goal. I thought it was a mistake from their goalkeeper on the James free kick. Notice how central he is. He didn't trust his wall all the way. Do y'all think the goalkeeper?
No. I think the guy at the wall was looking for the flies around him.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. I don't know if you noticed.
On the guy on the wall.
Replay, one of their players was turning around talking, and the ball went right by him.
That is a strategic positioning of that player from when you set up that setup piece, that kid is there, so whoever shoots has to bend either around him or into him. So the guy in the wall was placed there strategically. He just didn't pay attention.
Yeah, he was talking. He was literally talking. He was saying something to somebody else, and that ball went poof, right past.
I'm trying to find a little freeze frame of it.
I think their goalkeeper did miracles yesterday.
I just thought
he made a couple good saves. That save he made on close and header, that was a good save.
Yeah, that was a looping header though.
Realize that was a good save. That was a good save. That was supposed to go in the back of the net, man.
See, for me, he should be trusted.
No, keep going. The black guy right in front of
the guy that air traffic control.
Awatura, the 11. Yeah.
Yeah, he was sitting there fucking pointing.
He's landing aircrafts.
He almost got there too, but it was like a split second.
See how he's still pointing, looking and pointing, and look, Reece James already running up.
Even if he wasn't there, goalkeeper is still doing decent positioning.
Okay, I was just wondering.
It was just a really good finish by Reece.
It was. I'm not taking. No, I wasn't. Yeah.
It was a really good finish, but that guy playing air traffic control, if he was paying attention, he had a chance to
if
see
he was,
it was a moron. It was
watching James. If he was watching James, he would have blocked it.
Yeah, he was just. All you had to do was literally just move over a little.
Yeah, it was really close to him. If you watch the replay from the close angle, he literally tried to hit it, but it was too late.
A millisecond. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Guy in the chat actually, the guy in the goalkeeper also think that Mike Palmer will take it with his left because Palmer was always been taking up.
Reece James run up and step over.
Yes, step it over.
That's two very dangerous options.
That is two very dangerous options. So yeah, that's why the wall is very important in this situation. Very important. Yeah, hell yeah. Now
Who do you guys think is better on free kicks from that situation?
James. Free kick always.
This comes back to something I've said before. We don't have a set piece taker in this team.
Reece James.
Really?
Reece James corners be amazing. It's just like it's a whole
No
different
consistent. Palmer scored one. Enzo scored one. I think James has. Is it just one? I think it's just.
That's his first. That's his first goal he scored from a free kick.
There's a beef going on in the chat between who's better, Sancho or Neto. I think Sancho is better in the close proximity. Sancho is better in the close. Sancho is better in the close proximity. Neto is better taking players on the run.
Yeah. Well,
that's it.
Yeah.
Neto is better shooter. Neto is better shooter.
I'll take Sancho any day. Sancho's my guy.
Neto is better shooter. Neto will take more chances.
What do you think is quicker?
No, I'm talking about like overall.
Neto.
I didn't mean
Neto.
like
Are you kidding me?
Huh?
What's that?
Who's quicker? He's saying. I say Neto.
Oh yeah. Neto is.
By the way, Sanchez does not like a touchline. He does not beat players on the touchline. He likes to go on the inside.
Yes.
Neto can do the both. He can go on the inside and run down the tight space. Yeah. Neto is basically power and play. Yeah. Sancho is more technical.
Yeah.
Sancho is good against the low blocks. The problem with
Sancho's very good.
Sancho just does not shoot, and it's annoying. It's annoying. Sancho does not shoot. But I think Sancho needs another technical player beside him when he plays. You know how sometimes Palmer is better with Mudryk on the right than he's better with Neto? Because even though I do not like that pew guy, he is slightly technically better against the from standing position. And they do have some kind of understanding between each other. I don't think Neto and Palmer do not know how one likes to play over other. Because there's a lot of evidence when Palmer does not reach Neto is better as he reaches pew guy.
There was Sancho, we've already said it from his first game. All he needs is just supporting runners. When you see Cucurella overlapping around him, perfect. Enzo Fernandez around him, perfect. When he hasn't got those options, then it's a little bit, or if those options are cut out by the opposition, that's when it gets a bit more difficult for him.
EPL, I've been saying that for the longest time. EPL turf. I don't understand why Palmer is not the one on the right sometimes. I don't need him to be starting at the substitution. Yesterday, put Felix in a 10 and move Palmer, and that takes you one substitution. No, you have to bring Felix, and you have to bring Neto.
To be fair, I didn't. Outside the fact it was Caicedo coming off, which was kind of weird, I didn't mind that substitution. It's more the timing, like bringing them on in the 79th, 80th minute. So what's the point? That's why I'm not even really going to talk about how Felix or Neto did yesterday.
That's
giving him 10 minutes. What's the fucking point?
I noticed Caicedo when Caicedo give up a penalty. That same shit happened against Liverpool. Actually, he feels so bad about himself that he starts overdue. He was fine until penalty. He was doing fine on the right side.
You know what? Something was pointed out.
He got into his head. He got into his head so bad for the rest of the game.
Alex, let me show you what happened with Caicedo. And I forgot who podcast I was listening to early. I mean, when I watched the game, I watched it back. Caicedo was frustrated. That tackle was if you watch two tackles in a row before that,
yep.
Semenyo fouled the shit.
Yeah. By the way, how Semedo never got the yellow card?
Yeah,
I have
and he
no
didn't
clue.
get the call. And right before that, he fouled him again. Well, the first time he got the call, right before that, he fouled him and didn't get no call. And I think that shit was out of frustration. Then he was about to, I don't know if y'all saw it, where Reece James had to run in and play captain. Caicedo was about to lose his mind on that cheating last round. He couldn't take it no more. That ref was fucking cheating, bro. It was terrible. Like, that to me, when I say, I don't use the word cheating, but that ref was fucking cheating.
I just don't think he's.
He was cheating for somebody's parlay, bro.
I just don't think he's a capable
I'm giving him the credit for being shit.
He wasn't good as a referee. Basic things like the guy in the middle clunked. Oh, I forgot his name. I think it's number 10.
Christie, the white guy on Bournemouth. Christie?
Yes. He Jackson got the yellow card for fouling. Literally, the guy did same thing us on the counter, and he did not get the yellow. Like literally, the next foul, no yellow.
Then how about the tackle when Jackson broke away and then he only gave a yellow? That's a fucking red. He's the last.
Yeah, I still say that that's a red card on Cucurella. People cannot.
Oh, it is. That's the thing. Like they should have had two red cards. They should have had two red cards yesterday.
Can I see the clip? Can someone send me the clip on Twitter? I actually haven't seen that yet.
Of what?
Of the Cucurella thing y'all talking about.
Bro, it's nuts. He got clothesline, then had his hair.
In NFL, it's illegal to put your forearm when the player is running.
In the NFL, bro. You get 50 yards.
I can't believe Terry is trying to tell me, the only problem is he cut his hand cut his hand
got caught in his hair. Yeah.
I think what doesn't help him either is that he's looking at Cucurella.
His hand got caught in his hair.
His hand got across his face.
Arsenal robbed.
His hand got caught in his hair, made me laugh.
Yeah. How
does that happen? If he had a watch on his wrist, I could see it, but he doesn't have a watch on his wrist. You know what I mean?
Like you can see how actual neck jerks back.
And he's looking at him the whole time.
I was watching the thing where it was.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, one of the ex-refs said Cucurella was falling before he touched him. I said,
yeah, because he got clotheslined.
No, he said Cucurella like dove into the arm.
Look like it. It doesn't look like it.
Cucurella took off and dove himself into the arm. I said,
think
the
the
ball
funny
is
thing-
already shaped in the lariat motion.
These
I think
theories are
I think the
nuts.
funniest thing is not actually that the ref didn't give a red card. He wasn't actually.
VAR send him to VAR.
He wasn't actually going to give him a yellow card.
No, he shouldn't have
He was
done.
going to leave it.
He shouldn't
He
have
was
done.
going to leave it at all. He wasn't going to give him any card. He was just going to leave it.
Yeah, the saddest part is
Andrew, are you talking about like after the VAR or before VAR?
Yeah, after the VAR, I
After
swear,
VAR.
I'm convinced he only gave him a yellow card because VAR told him to give him a red card,
No.
and he didn't think it was a
Yes.
red card after
No, but
seeing
Andrew,
it.
like he
decided to
shouldn't have
give him
given a yellow card. He shouldn't have given him a yellow card. He shouldn't have given him a yellow card.
No. Exactly. So he's broken the rules. He's broken the
That-
rules.
That's what I'm saying, and I'll say it again. I said it ages ago.
I expect a meaningless apology for the PGMOL. Right, everyone else
Andrew,
gets
you know
it.
what sad it is? He didn't even see the foul in the first
That's
place.
what I'm saying is, this guy wasn't even going to get. If VAR hadn't intervened at all, this guy wasn't even going to get a card at
Yes.
all. He wasn't even going to get a card. That's the crazy thing.
That is crazy.
Because I was watching, even the commentators were going before they saw it. They were going, "Oh, Cucurella's made a meal of it," and then they saw it and then they went, "Oh shit."
Oh shit, he's got it right.
They went,
No,
"Oh,"
you know what's
even-
funny?
even the
Somebody
commentators-
actually
even the commentators
overheard
said
it.
After the referee went to the screen, oh, well, Brooks is off. And then he
Yes.
saw the yellow card, he went, he didn't send him
What?
off. He didn't send him off.
No, the funny part is people heard it. Somebody said it to referee. One of those VAR people said, "It's your gift.
Yeah.
It's your
mad,
gift." VAR told him it's your gift.
I brought that up yesterday, and I kept saying, "What the fuck does that mean?" I thought maybe it was an English. I thought maybe it was like an English saying, and you know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? It's your gift.
VAR official said it's your gift to the referee on the field.
So it's like, I want to know what that.
And now they're trying to talk about the wording of that. Oh no, he just meant it's your decision. I'll just fucking say that then.
Nah, he said it's your
shit.
gift.
In what world is that your decision? I know I'm Russian, don't speak English, but that's like a broken. I don't know.
I've told people already, like these refs are stupid. Like how, like I tried to tell people when the whole VAR thing happened before, like a couple of years ago. VAR can never be wrong in terms of like the actual system. VAR can never not work. It's a fucking computer. Unless there's a glitch in the system, it can never not work.
It never not work.
It's the people using it.
Yeah, well, that's a fact. Yeah.
Like it's the people using it. How do you not know how to use VAR? It's been in world football for what, going on like 4 or 5 years at this point, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it's been in England for like just like a year less. How the fuck do you not know how to use it?
And where's that automated offsides?
Yeah,
they're supposed to come in
implemented
in the winter.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we'll probably get that after the World Cup or some shit.
What the fuck? Well, because then we wouldn't have them drawing lines on
They'll get that
angles
shit when
and
your
not straight
son
on.
is looking to sign up for Chelsea's
They
account.
draw lines. They draw lines on angles.
The son you don't even have yet.
That aren't even face on. They're not even face on some of these angles.
By the way, there's what's the name? That semi-automatic offside line.
Yeah.
Semi-auto. It's been implemented for over a year, and the rest of it. Why Premier League, the most rich one, with all the technology around it, does not implement it from the?
I have an controversy creates cash.
Well, and number two, when you're at the top of the industry, the Premier League is the number one most watched and profitable.
So they don't want to follow anybody else.
They don't need to change up their product. They don't need to, because people aren't going to... Guys, let's be real. As much as VAR and all the refs piss us the fuck off for all our clubs, like, we're not going to...
Not Chelsea. We're not saying Chelsea is the victim. We're not the Gal TV.
No. Yeah. What I'm
it's
saying...
on everybody.
VAR doesn't have to... The EPL don't have to do anything about anything, bro. People are going to be watching regardless. Unless we all decide to boycott.
You know when they're going to change it? You know when they're going to change it? It has to happen in an embarrassing game. Like, so it has to be a big...
No, Jimmy. You know what? Jimmy, I'll give. No. It's a fact. It creates drama, creates conversation.
Yes.
Another thing that people don't understand: when those flip-floppers stop refereeing the games, guess where they go? To the Sky Sports studio to be analysis, to explain the fuckery that they created a year before they retired. So they literally created themselves a job security.
So what we can do as customers, what we can do as essentially customers in the situation, we can do one of two things. We can either boycott the product, meaning that the creator of the product has to adapt their product. If, let's say we all decided fuck the Prem because the refs are so bad in the VAR, whatever. Let's say we all go watch Serie A, then they start to get more money and all that. That's not going to happen. Well, it's a hypothetical. Then they change it because they lose the money. If they until we do that, then nothing's going to happen. It's as simple as that.
I'm telling you, it's a job security. They providing them jobs for the freaking retirement.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? In emergency medicine, why is always going to be there, because every time some moron saying, "Yo, you know what will be fun?" That's the first sentence that you hear before you call 911 for ambulance. Like, "Yo, dude, let's do this." Those are the first sentences that people usually say before they break their arms, before they break the freaking legs or do something stupid. That's a job security. Same thing with referee. You know what? Let's create imaginable world where we the bosses and we don't take no consequences. What's the consequence or whatever the fuck that word? What's that thing is about the referees that if they do mistake, what's the punishment for them?
Nothing.
Maybe they get demoted for a week.
Yeah, but they still get paid.
Yeah.
They don't pay weekly salary. They get paid salary no matter if they are there or not.
Yeah. It'll be the downfall of the league, just like with Serie A in the 2005-06. That was the strongest league in the world at that point. And then they had a whole
Calciopoli scandal.
Calciopoli. That'll
Yeah, that
happen
was
in the
totally
prime,
different.
guaranteed.
That
I
was totally
guarantee on my life in the next decade that will be the downfall of the prem. There will be tons of it, bro. There's no way that
I didn't even know that was the downfall of that.
That's
I thought it
the
was just
situation
Prem
totally
getting popular.
different. That was match fixing. That's not even the same.
Yeah, but this you could say this is match fixing. You never know.
You couldn't. No, you couldn't. You couldn't say it's match fixing at all. No, you couldn't say it's match fixing.
I don't know.
It's not match fixing.
It's not match fixing.
Well, what's the claim you're trying to make?
He's trying to equate this to 05-06 Italian match fixing.
Yeah.
Because that was more betting.
Clubs hired certain referees to ref their games because they knew that and they'd be like, "Yo, give us favorable results in that."
No, this
we know certain refs get certain games anyway. Anthony Taylor gets a Chelsea match every month or two.
Yeah,
this is VAR not being more, not implementing their own.
Yeah, this is an incompetence of the
by
referee.
going, that's a red card. You've missed that. That's a red card. That's a penalty. You take a look, but we are telling you that's a red card. That's a penalty.
It's like what?
No VAR could get out of all this. People from VAR could get out of all this if they simply just say to the referees, "We think it's a red card. Take a look. We think it's a red card. We think this is a penalty. Take a look." Then it's all down to the ref. Then all down to the ref. The video recordings can be heard. We think we've come to a decision in VAR. It's a red card. Take a look for yourself. Then it's all down to the referee. Then it's the referee's decision.
I couldn't believe they said like it's your gift.
It's mad.
It's mad.
They don't take ownership.
I can't believe Terry actually argued with me.
Yeah,
I was surprised too. I was kind of surprised.
I would just go. I see. If I was the referee, I'd go back to before I even looked at the screen. I'd go back to VAR and go. I'd go. What do you mean it's a gift? Just tell me if you think it's a red card. Do you think it's a red card? You've taken a look at it. You've got different angles. Take a look. Is it a red card? VAR shouldn't even do. We shouldn't even have the video screen. VAR should just go. That's a red card or not? Do you know what I mean? That's what it should be. That's because the ref misses it. What's going to help the ref?
And then gives yellow.
He gives a yellow. He wasn't going to give anything. Give a yellow like
that's crazy.
It's like okay, stop whining. Here's a yellow.
Yeah. Madness.
And I can't believe the guy that scored the goal, Semenyo, what's his name? By the way, quality player, did not get yellow.
Yeah.
I can't believe he did not get a yellow card. There's so many times he been what's his name? It's just like nah. The ref was a wanker, but I don't blame it on ref. I'm not a gal. I don't think it's
we
the
just
only
touch on
one.
it and we keep it stepping. Pause.
It's only against one ball fraud. His name is Howard. No, not Howard Webb. The other one.
No, fuck
that's
Howard Webb.
literally the other one. What's his name? The one that's one
Anthony
literally against
Taylor?
Chelsea. Anthony Taylor. Yeah, that one is the fraud against Chelsea.
Right.
But
and you know what? I think they do that. I think they do
overblown with Anthony Taylor, don't you?
Bro, I think they do that on purpose.
I will not admit that, Andrew. I will not admit
I'm
that.
gonna need another year or two, and then I can get over
He did
it.
give us two pens against Spurs.
What those are not
broken
pens?
clock twice a day, all of that.
Sometimes he does make a good call.
They're heightened because they're in cup finals. Otherwise, it doesn't really.
Nah. Anyway,
There's a couple league ones, but you're also correct. Is that mainly the two FA Cups?
Oh yeah, can I just say? I know we scored from that free kick, right? But I thought that was if he played on, that was a penalty.
It was a penalty on Jackson.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't.
As well.
Sorry, Jackson. Yeah, Jackson.
I don't understand that whole thing. I don't.
Yeah, I thought he did play on. Play on. It's a penalty. Play on. It's a penalty. Why are we going back to the free kick? Play on. Look, that is he pulls him down.
Just there.
What do we expect? This guy doesn't see pull downs.
Is that Kirkes?
No, it was Houston.
Fuck your guy, bro.
I'm pretty sure it was Houston.
That's the number two. That's the number two.
Yeah, Houston.
Yeah, you're correct.
He sucked. By the way, I said this yesterday. I'll say it again. If that was yesterday was a an audition for the 2 centre backs at Bournemouth, they failed miserably.
You're not even getting.
I actually like the other one, not the one that we linked with.
27. Zabani was
Zabarny. Ilya Zabarny, yeah.
Zabani was okay, but got ruined. He got dominated by Jackson in the first half. Houston was mad.
I tell you what, not a lot of center backs will fight physicality against Jackson. Jackson is good at it, but I'm talking about this tactically. Those center backs close the wingers, like you know what I'm saying. Like they are really good. They're really good playing. I don't know what you're watching. Those center backs lines did well for them. Yes.
I like both these center backs. Yeah.
For 17 years old, he's good with running with the ball too.
My God,
He's good going forward with the ball. But I just watched him once. It's not like I know who he is.
Juventus never sold him.
I tell you what, I know him so much. I don't even make up his nickname for him yet. That's how much I know about him. If I make up a nickname for him, that means that I watch him 2 or 3 times.
W Daniel in the chat, by the way, guys. He just gifted another 5 memberships. So if you've got that from him, give thanks. Big up, Daniel, man. Appreciate you, bro. Just seen this from someone who's meant to be an in the know called like that Pat Altman account. He said the Chelsea's next priority is to sign a goal-scoring winger who can play all 3 positions. Depends on the nkunku scale.
I swear, man. Why is this what?
I don't mind a goal-scoring winger. I don't mind a goal-scoring winger.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm saying, what's wrong with a striker would score goals?
No, I agree, but we've been having that fucking conversation.
I agree, but I don't think.
Okay,
I
just want to know
is the striker they want is going to be available in this window.
Andrew, my conspiracy theory. I put my foil hat on, and I'm dancing Russian polka with Sanchez next to it. Listen to this. I believe, and I strongly believe.
Is this yours or is this a space conspiracy?
Yes, it's a space conspiracy. Yes,
okay, thank you.
It's strongly my opinion.
Okay, cool.
I do believe that the guys that used to put cones for Pep Guardiola, any one of them, any vice managers used to be under Pep Guardiola. They do not know how to play with proper center forward. I just don't think they know.
Well,
why?
I mean, he played with Jamie Vardy last year, didn't he?
He didn't.
He was injured for a decent amount, but
Vardy, Daka,
the guy he loved at Leicester, which was interesting, was Daka. He loved Daka.
There we go, Daka. There we go. So play with Daka.
Did Vardy have an injury last season, or
yeah, he got injured. He did play a decent amount.
Rest is only coming from really 1 year experience, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? So it's like can't really count.
I know. Well, same thing with Frateta. Frateta does that like 5.
He's only bought 6.
No. I'm saying like no. I'm saying like no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like why it's like a plague for them to get a proper number 9.
Well,
for Frateta.
We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. The problem is, no.
How much we pay for Kai Havertz? 70
club anyway.
Yeah,
we spent 72 million on that.
What was that guy from Brighton that got a gambling thing that now went to Saudi? What's his name?
Tony.
You know, I'm for Brentford.
Yeah,
it was Brentford, but carry on.
Ivan Toney.
Oh, it's mistake.
Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
Anyway,
how much was Ivan Toney? They wanted 60.
50
but he wanted 250k. He wanted 250.
Yes. Okay. Just again, back to my foil head.
Right.
Proper 9, Tony available same time. He was available same time as Kai Havertz. And that Ivan Toney.
Oh, you mean are we talking about Arteta now? Sorry. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Arteta.
Okay, sorry, I forgot.
It's like they avoid strikers like a plague.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're right. He wanted Kai Havertz. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I have it. That's why they'd never buy like an Osimhen, who's a real striker.
Yeah,
not like a João Pedro where he can play as a striker, but like he's got.
Jesus is not a proper striker.
Again, like a plague. They keep him in the.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I think.
You're right. I mean, he got rid of Nketiah, didn't he? I know Nketiah's not that good, but he's a number 9, so he got rid of him.
Yeah. I think you're right, Alex.
I swear, man, those guys that used to put cones for Pep Guardiola on the training ground, They do not know how to play with the proper striker. That's why Jackson does everything around but the striking job.
Yes. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
He did hit the. Do you know? I thought when he,
Oh shit! WTM in the chat as well, my guys. Big up to TM for dropping the memberships. Appreciate you. Oh, you're
big up, guys.
Sorry, Alex.
Sorry,
Andrew. Go for it.
Do you know when he missed that? Jackson that header, and you know that shot afterwards. That shot reminded me of someone who hits the ball after the ball's already gone out and just hits it in frustration. When he hits that.
I can tell you.
I think he thought the ball went out, and he just because he was so frustrated he didn't score. He just wanted to kick the ball in someone's face.
You know what I realized
after the stadium?
After the header, Jackson is not a good header player, because in that scenario you can see you're supposed to put the ball across. He redirects the headers. The last time he scored the header, he redirects them. He does not put the power through him. None of them. None of the headers that I see Jackson score, it was always redirects him.
Yeah. I thought he was decent. I never thought he was the best. He's decent. His headed goals have been further out or very difficult that he scored. Like he top of my head, one against Villa in the Cup, and then that looping one he scored against Spurs last year, sort of over like that. One against Wolves this season, it sort of deflects off someone, and then he headed it.
Yeah, he got down the back post.
Yeah,
and it's a redirect. It's a redirect motion. It's not like
I think the rest will have been with his feet.
Yeah, neck girth. That's what he needs.
It's like if you know the in the pool, when you shoot the pool, you kind of like glance the goal with glance the ball with other ball. So the ball, you know what I'm saying? That's you've literally you do not put the power. You use the power of the cross. That's why those balls are sloppy going in. It's easy to recover. They're not fast.
Yeah,
you redirect them. Because none of our players are actually yes,
I hear you.
And you don't, and the crosses are not going. The crosses are rainbow in the first place. The crosses are not strong crosses.
Yeah.
So that's a good point that you've brought up. To be honest, although I never really looked at Jackson for aerial threat in general.
I'm that kind of miserable prick. I'll look at the details.
Hey, nothing miserable about that, man.
Sanchez dancing Russian polka. I noticed it from the second time I watched it. I was like, "What is
going to be his name, man? The polka dancer."
It's fucking terrible.
I'd rather call him that
bad
than
for the kid.
To be honest, I'm with
I
you.
just feel bad for the kid, man. And the way he substituted him right
after.
That
I said it. That's cowardly. Like I'm fine with taking him off, but the timing, that is cowardly.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone noticed this. There was actually on the sideline Maresca. There was a motion. Maresca did the substitute sign. I think he actually wanted to come. Achinpong wanted to come off because he did this. There was an actual clip of Maresca doing that.
Was it after we conceded?
I thought it was Colwell.
After we conceded, I think.
I thought it was.
I don't know who it was. They didn't refer to it, but it seems maybe it's very coincidental. But then Achinpong comes off. So
first of all, I will not start the kid in the first place because it's a Premier League against a tough opponent. I will start Tosin. I don't have problem with him starting the kid. I don't. I just said if it was me, I will prefer Tosin from the start. But the way he substituted him, it meant like the way it looked from the distance, maybe it's a different thing, but the way it looked for me, it's like the punishment for that. But he was not the one.
That's how it came. That's how it came across to me as well, though.
That's what I'm saying. It looked across.
And what's even funnier? What was amazing?
Looking at Tosin's ass, Kishan. I know you're weird.
No, what was amazing is how Tosin came on and was worse. Like that was unbelievable to me. Like you've brought on a 27-year-old guy to replace an 18-year-old kid in his third ever Premier League game, second ever Premier League start.
Look, Scott, I can explain why. I know, but everybody knows who. Do you think that Maresca does the homework? He does. He knows who Semedo is. Does Semedo look like he's a guy that is weak on, like not physical enough or anything? He does not look like that, right? Okay. Number 2, who was on the right wing?
You're right.
Fullback. Right fullback. Caicedo. Caicedo was a fullback. So Caicedo was never at the fullback position. You know why? Because he was in the middle. He always inverts. That's the instruction from the manager. So when we get beat and Lavia lose the position the way he did, even though Lavia was great before that point, the only player that faces that Semedo guy is the kid. And that that Semedo guy is physical. He will be handful not only for that kid, he will be handful for anybody, for Fofana, for anybody.
He's rapid as well.
No, I agree, but that's why I think he handled him best he could. And as I said, I think after Tosin came on and was worse. Also, I think Tosin's another one like Colwill. He's so much better in the central centre back than he is wide centre. So much better. Like we've seen it. Like I've seen enough now. He's.
I'm just saying, I will not put the kid in that situation.
I understand that. Like I understand that as hindsight, like before the game. But I'm saying he did well in the game.
Yes,
then you made that sub.
Game, he did the best he could.
Yeah,
especially because
you made that sub and it was just
Caicedo was spending time in the middle, and to be fair, Caicedo did marvelous over there up until the penalty. He was getting frustrated with Semedo giving away free kicks and stuff like that, and does not get punished. And the minute that Caicedo did something, he yellow carded him.
Alex, would you take Semenya?
Yes, I said it. Yes, after yesterday.
I would have as a goal scoring winger.
Excellent player, bro.
He's good on both feet.
Could play both wings. Could play both wings. He's so fucking quick with the ball at his feet too.
And he was getting under.
You might actually see a cheeky bid.
He was getting under our team's. He got into Caicedo's head. He got it in his head.
Yeah,
and he did not overreact it. Caicedo is the one that overreacted.
Yeah, shithousery. Yeah.
I love Lavia the way he played up until the point that he lost the possession, even though I think he was better player in the midfield than actual Caicedo was.
Yeah, he was. Also, you see how much Lavia helps Enzo when he's playing. Like the defensive work, especially. Like it means Enzo has to all he has to do is focus on the stuff going forward, and it means he can have games like he did yesterday. That game we saw from Enzo yesterday was better than any
there was
a better game than I've seen from him.
I'm following some Ukrainian Telegram channels, and they were joking about Mudryk.
Mudryk and the trainer, innit? Oh boy.
Yeah, but I said this. No, but he's obviously not taking something because Enzo's got better. Mudryk hasn't improved at all. You know what I mean? So
he's right.
What I'm saying is maybe. No.
Yeah.
He just He's just took it. You know,
he obviously took something that made his hair fall out.
No. There is a 3 R's in medicine. Right route. There is a 3 R's in medicine. Right route, right medicine, and something else. 3 R's. Anyway, this depends. Maybe Mudryk took it the wrong way. The medicine. It's like it's supposed to be oral. He might take it.
Mudryk, you put in the wrong hole, bro.
I said he got the tablets mixed up and he took one suppository and shoved down the throat or the other way around.
Very big point.
Andrew, the other funny part was on the Telegram saying they finally did the results on that B sample, and they found the traces of that which is the gender transfer. Gender
it's ironic that B sample.
Oh, was that what those traces? Oh no!
No, that B sample is going to be his highest rating since he's been at Chelsea, so he's going to keep going as well.
I really want to be Misha.
I feel bad for the guy. I don't think he's actually done it on purpose. It could be a medicine.
Oh
yeah, definitely not.
I'm surprised that nobody is blaming Russians. I felt like Russians spiked him on purpose. Poor kid.
Yeah, I heard some news about Mudryk from a few days ago. I just never got to bring it up. Where was it?
I just feel bad for the kid. I know he didn't do it on purpose. It could be a mistake. Who knows what?
The initial theory about Mudryk's positive test centers on the possibility that stem cells injected into his knee during his time with the Ukrainian national team may have contained the banned substance meldonium. The substance was not administered in just one injection, but a series of injections during the national team's camp, and it's now the primary defense being used by Mudryk's team.
Another thing is, like, why you inject? Like, you see,
they claim under jurisdiction, if it's not banned in the Ukraine and they inject it in Ukraine, then that's fine. They could claim that.
It's banned in Ukraine.
Well,
it's banned everywhere.
Is it banned in Ukraine?
Yes, it's banned everywhere.
I thought it was just banned to use like in sports, but you can get over the counter in Ukraine.
Yeah, but
it's banned everywhere. It's recent banned. It was been on sports medicine for a while. It's banned, well, not recently, but for the past 10 years, but more than 10 years. But it wasn't banned a thing before. Another thing is it's for the recovery. I don't know. But it gives
sample came back to a trace of brother.
That's what that was like.
Hey yo,
I was like, yo, that's funny. But anyway, what I was trying to say is the kid. If that's the case that it happened, if the case happened under Ukraine, Chelsea has a legal case against them. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Saying that he the one that broke the contract.
Get the,
you see what I'm saying?
Get the Premier League paid off, and then they
yeah.
That's what it is.
I just want him to like.
I want when Chelsea pay the Premier League off, I want them to deliver it in one of those novelty-sized checks, but inside a big, massive brown envelope, just to piss off certain Chelsea fans. That's sort of
you wanted to have a picture?
I want to deliver it in a massive brown envelope with a dollar sign on the front of the envelope as well.
Written brown envelope on it. Yeah. Like, maybe he will not take a hint.
Care of Premier League. P.S. We're sorry, like that.
Yeah,
we'll never
brown envelope.
Yeah, big, massive brown envelope.
Massive brown envelope.
Yeah, massive. No.
I mean written brown envelope. Written on the envelope, brown envelope.
Brown. Oh yeah, a white envelope, but it says brown envelope on the front.
You never know. Maybe he will not take a hint. Maybe he's that dumb and will not understand it. For him, it needs to be in letters. Brown envelope.
How about a big brown envelope that says IOU on it? Like that. UPL, IOU.
Not the brown envelopes, mate.
That's what I want one of our... When Stamford Bridge gets redeveloped or a new move to a new ground, I want one of the stands to be called Brown Envelope Stand.
Now that's what we call Old Trafford, brown envelope.
Oh, brother. So Tell's on the bench again. Probably doesn't mean too much, but it's a little update.
Are you watch along Tottenham?
Yeah. I'm gonna do a watch along. I've already set the stream up for that. I'm gonna go live on that in like an hour or so.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be here for the hate watch. A shout out to TM saying Cucurella got hit by that Rainmaker clothesline, but only a yellow apparently. Shout out the Rainmaker. That's a nice little throwback. And yeah, fuck the referee and fuck VAR. But big up to you, TM, my G. Bless up. Big up to Emmanuel Drip saying they better buy a bad boy striker. Gyökeres now. I wouldn't hold my breath on that.
I wouldn't hold my. If you do hold your
if
breath,
we get another transfer, I'd be shocked. Genuinely. I'd be really surprised. And TM says, can you include Barca versus Betis alongside Arsenal? We play at the same time.
Yeah.
I won't put it on the thumbnail because I want to put the focus on the North London derby, but I will have that game on because I think I've got Premier Sports, so I can put that on in the background and watch that.
Well, you can also use that site
the North London Chitters.
By the way, what you just...
I was just gonna say, Lewis, that site I gave you, will have it definitely.
Oh shit! Yeah, thank you for that, Steve. I can actually use it now. Perfect. Thank you, bro. Sorry.
By the way, I don't know if it was just you, Lewis, or Andrew said it, but that's facts. By the way, I'm like 90% sure that if it's not Tell, we don't sign anyone this window.
Yeah, that was me, and I agree. Like, even bringing
And
Chalobah
if
back
we
just
don't-
means we're not getting the centre back.
If we don't,
So-
that's a failure.
And we also already know that we're only going to buy once we've sold someone. So someone's got to go first.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm not
I
expecting a
was
transfer.
wrong. I was wrong when I said the summer window was a 7. In hindsight, that was a way too high score. I got the summer windows confused, or mixed up. But yeah, this season in terms of transfer windows, if we don't sell anyone this window, has been a catastrophic failure.
The window's just looking worse and worse by the month, so I'm with you on that. I had high hopes for this window too. Although I say high hopes, I was just more willing to see how the season went.
The problem is with this is that we're only focusing on the transfer window because we haven't won in the last 5 games. That's the big thing. No one's focusing on the transfer window when we won 8 in a row, was there?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I like right now, like on the flip
very
side, Newcastle have won like 8 straight games. And our window was terrible. I ain't
Exactly.
really
No one's saying to you before that they were going on about Newcastle not signing anyone, but since then, no one's saying nothing about Newcastle.
Yeah, I probably underestimated the fact that we kept all of our big hitters, like Bruno G and Isak and them guys. So
Anyway, I'll see you later, guys.
Yeah, no worries. Big up to all you, man. But I'm going to wrap this as well because I need to go eat before the next watch along. But I'm going to send every single one of you guys over there
put that
now.
link in the group chat.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Wait, which link? Which link?
Steve knows the thing. Just in
Oh,
case,
yeah, no worries.
Just in case
Do
I
your-
can't find it on one of my discords. That's all.
All right, cool. I'm going to send everyone over to the watch along. So I'll see you guys in an hour's time. And yeah, big up nobody. We'll see what happens later. Up the Chelsea. Big up, my guys.